I'm a fire starter. You're a fire starter.
My whiskey dick is useless, can barely fill my face. So now I'm back at Hula Hut, looking for a taste to shoot it fast, shoot it hard at another whiskey bar. Throw it down, throw it back, toss it round, pass it back. Lick the salt, suck the lime, kill the shot and killing time. Throw it up in the sink. When I'm with my friends, I drink. I drink. I drink.
Ah, damn it, Grant. You left this thing. Red leather, yellow leather, Heath Ledger. Hey, welcome to Speakeasy. With me as normal is Grant, who's not producing and not on mic. He's doing something. And as promised, we're Aussieing it up. The twins should be here soon, but until then, we have Prince Lethal.
Hey, sorry I'm late. I got the message through Discord, and Discord didn't give me the notification of the message. And I looked at the time, and I was like, "Oh fuck!" So I quickly jumped over. So I'm sorry I'm late.
No. You made it like right on time. I was hitting the intro just as you were joining, but it is. By the way, I tried to tag you on Twitter. I don't know if you know this, but
no, I've been taken down again.
What happened this time?
I got reported. Someone dobbed me in.
Just for generally being an ass?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. So I had my first Twitter account was taken out in December, and then I made a new one, and then that got taken down in January, right after my Lethal Lightning YouTube channel got taken down as well.
Yeah.
I do have a Twitter account, but I don't use it. It's just like a dummy account that I use to like follow like gaming and anime news, but I don't interact with anything on it. And that's just like just to keep me in the loop of things that are going on. So I'm kind of on Twitter, but I'm not. But yeah, that either account that you tried to tag would have said this has been suspended or taken down.
Oh, here comes Nick. I'm sure this is you guys are like basically neighbors. There's no introductions needed. By the way,
down the door.
Yeah, there's another Lethal Lightning on YouTube.
Who the fuck is it?
I mean, he goes by Lethal Light. It's like 8 years old.
I'll crush him.
He has 6 subscribers.
You ever seen that movie Highlander?
Yeah, man. I even saw the second one.
Well,
the Quickening.
Can't remember.
I'm pretty sure it's the Quickening. Yeah.
I saw the second one. I was like, nope, never again.
It's a weird one, bro. Because what's his name? Oh, man, the main dude played Raiden, whatever his name is.
Oh yeah. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. Well, he was like, oh, I won't do it unless we get Sean Connery back, and they're like, bro, like we killed him in the first one. Not doing it without him.
Good luck.
And then there's 2 versions, bro. One of them, it goes heavy into the alien shit. Like you go to a different planet, and the other one cuts all that nonsense out.
It was a bit of a mess, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It is a movie. Nick, what's going on, brother?
Oh, nothing much. Just at home, relaxing.
You're the one with the fast computer or the slow one?
I'm the one with the fast computer.
Figured. By the way, your brother was talking shit about you on the dump.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he was.
I was there. He wasn't.
Oh, dude, there's another Lethal Lightning too, but he has a dash between Lethal and Lightning.
Oh my god, I'm writing all these down, man. Like I said, there can be only one.
Pardon me.
This guy, let's see what he's at. 41 subscribers. Oh.
Yeah, he's getting a bit too big.
By the way, he's really into the whole lightning part of it. Oh, you know what? He changed his I think he changed the channel name to whatever the hell in the private chat. That's supposed to be lethal. It's like XL3THXL.
Son of a
Man,
bitch.
he has weird shit, dude. I'd stay away from that guy. He looks dangerous. Anyway, so normally like this shit, this stream is all over the place for the most part. We've been breaking down a few videos that have been driving a couple of people crazy. Hey Tina. Hey Steven. Long time, brother. Good to see you back around.
Yeah, he was streaming just before. Hey,
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
lurking for a bit.
Oh, I saw my thing move. You can hear me?
Yeah.
I can.
Oh, thank God.
Man, I did the same thing, bro. I thought I'd put that in the private chat, the XL3T8.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking in the private channel. There's nothing there.
Yeah. Well, you know, in spirit. Man, last night we watched a Wisecrack video about God's Not Dead 2. And I mean, because out of nowhere, the dude is like, he uses a sentence from a letter from MLK, and he's like, Jesus made him a democratic socialist. I'm just like, whoa. Wow. Just the leaps this dude went with, man. It was crazy. But it was a good one, man. We did that for like 4 hours, dude. Because like, oh, it was so,
Yeah, that was insane.
Yeah.
That was an absolute, like, it was almost a proper refap. Yeah, I sent Rhino a thing. He's just gotten home. He said that he's got to do some dinner and that, so he might not be able to make it. But if he can afterwards, he might pop on.
By the way, I found another Lethal Lightning with 6 subscribers.
Oh, nice, another one.
He's a gaming channel.
Fuck him.
And what's his bio? I hate Sailor Moon. What the hell?
What a cunt. I'll destroy him.
I'm a gaming channel. Oh, are you a big fan of Sailor Moon?
Big fan. Yes, hence the picture here.
He does.
Well, clearly, I'm not.
With, Lady Gravemaster.
Yeah,
once a month, is it?
Yeah, once a month, me and Lady Greymaster, we do a Sailor Moon stream where we go over the manga. We'll be doing volume 6 in not this weekend coming, but the one after.
The manga's a little bit more brutal, from few ones that I saw.
Oh yes.
It's not as wholesome.
No, no.
A lot more
lot of
decapitations.
death. Yes.
Grant, have you ever heard my story about I'll use his whole name. I don't give a shit. Andrew Miller in the Navy SEAL.
Wait a sec. All right, go.
All right, so in Iraq, right? We were there probably 6 months at this point, and we got this new guy that just got out of OSIP, and he hands down worst fucking like soldier I've ever seen. He was just weak. Like, for instance, like we're carrying like cases of water bottles into the building we were living out of in Baghdad, but like we were all carrying 2, right? This dude is struggling with 1, bro. We had him ground guide me, just walk in front of the vehicle, bro. But there's a giant mud puddle because it's during the raining season, and he just walks just like nipple deep through this thing instead of going around it. He's like, "Well, you told me to stay." He almost drowned, dude. He lost a boot. He had a doggy paddle his way out of this.
Out of a puddle.
It was a big puddle. Instead of walking around it, this dude. So the reason why you made me think of it, because he loved Sailor Moon as well, and he could sing the theme song both in English and Japanese, and he would. You could like,
yeah, I can do the Japanese version, but in English.
They're 2 different songs, so yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Are they?
Yeah.
See, he could get switched, dude. You're like, hey Miller, man, do that Blue Moon Harvest song or whatever, and he'd be like, yeah, he'll start doing it in English, and then no, do it in Japanese. He brought his GameCube to play Pokemon video games, right? And this dude at night he would walk around with this it was like Risk, but it was like Risk 3247 with fucking robots and shit, asking if anybody would play. We're not playing that shit. I doubt we would play Risk regular, but now you're robot shit. And this dude, one time, so the dude that had the laptop, this was 2006. It was very hard to get on the internet in Baghdad. Like a lot of wires had to be. It wasn't just an easy process, but the dude left, so we had to, we were trying to get on MySpace and like hook up with girls when we get back, right? And so we're like, Miller, we got to use your laptop, bro. He's like, yeah. So anyway, we finally get on, and this dude's homepage is crossdressers.com. Mind you, my brother, like one of our brothers, like Patrick, I won't use his whole name, but he was black, gay, and goth, and that was our brother. I took him home to East Texas with me. A lot more racist than I remember, but You know what I mean? So it was just like, whoa, dude, like that's his homepage is crosshairs.com. They're like, dude, you gotta talk to me. He's in your squad. So I go in and talk to him. I'm like, bro, like we don't give a shit, dude. But like, what's the deal here? He goes, well, to tell you the truth, Corporal, I wasn't a cross dresser. I am a cross dresser. It's all I ever think about unless I'm playing my video games, all Pokemon video games. This dude, by the way, there's a reason why I'm telling you so much about him, because you really need to picture this dude, right? There was a curfew. And we were normally out at night, and we would get hungry because our chow hall wasn't open 24 hours. But there was one by the BIF where you would drop off guys, like prisoners, right? And so sometimes after curfew, someone's out, we're hungry, we're gonna go eat. So we go one night, and this dude had M4. He's had it since fucking day one of OSIT, right? From the moment he was in training, he forgot how to clear his weapon. He forgot how to unload it before we go in the chow hall. And he's just sitting there, just round after round, until some sergeant grabbed it. Just give me that shit. So they gave him a 249 saw. It is a fully automatic, like squat, like
That's
machine
an
gun,
automatic
drum magazine. They gave him this. I'm gunning because Brandon's off doing his minesweeper course, and I think a mortar guy was driving the Humvee, and he was our dismount. And so before we go out, like we're about to go out the wire, I have the 240 Bravo, M4, shotgun, M9. Like I'm loading up all my shit. And I look down, he hasn't moved. I'm like, Miller, are you gonna load that fucking saw or what, dude? He looks up, he goes, I don't know where my rounds are. I look down at Sergeant Will. I'm like, Sergeant Will, he's an asshole. I'll use the whole fucking name. Sergeant Will, did you hear what this fucker said? He goes, what did he say? And I fucking kicked him. I went, fucking tell him. I was a different guy back then. Miller goes, I don't know where my rounds are. So I was like, what the fuck do you mean, bro? It's not like it's a bag of fucking peanuts. It's a drum magazine. So we had a magazine feed his weapon until we got back. We walk into his room together, Sergeant Will and I, and in unison, we go, it's under your fucking mattress. How do we know this? Because it's a drum fucking magazine and the mattress is this thick. And it's just laid on top of his drum. Like, I'm like, what are you doing, bro? Such an idiot. So that's Miller. Now, at some point, a SEAL team came into our AO, and they were doing SKT, small kill teams, right? So they would be in a Haji house, but they would need extra help with watching the residents, and you would have the interpreter, and then they're basically pulling the OPLP on a high priority target. And so, by the way, coolest fucking thing I ever did was when I got to go out with them. Fucking like is one of those moments where you realize there's levels to shit. You know what I mean? Like their movement and everything was amazing. But when they first got there, it was my day off. So I had to, they wouldn't let me just relax. So I'm in the talk. There's radios and shit. I don't know, FBCB2 screens or whatever. I just send it all to squadron. And I'm sitting there, and these two guys come in. They're wearing DCUs. No nameplate, no rank, just like an American flag. That's it. So I'm like, well, they're important, at least, And one guy, quiet in the corner, doing what those weird quiet guys do. And the other dude's talking to me. Cool dude, right? He's explaining like it's at the time we had a pack 2, but he had like a pack 8, like something that didn't, come out to regular guys for like another 5 years. And so I asked him, like, bro, like, what do you do, man? He goes, oh, I'm in the Navy. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Because when I think Navy, I think like we're in the Navy, ass sex, right?
Yeah, like so village people.
Exactly, right? He's like, no, bro. He showed me his ID card. He's like an E8. And then I don't know what to call it, E8 in the Navy. I'm like, oh, Navy SEAL. Cool, bro. So somebody comes, grabs him. Hey, Top's ready to talk. Now I move over to the seats. It's like a row of individual seats, like almost like just like wood, right? And I sit down. Miller comes in and he sits down right next to me because he's that guy. He's the guy that stands next to you at the urinal.
Yeah.
Fucking Miller, dude. Just like slide down like 3 seats. I should have left him there. The quiet one, who hasn't said a fucking word for over an hour now, is cleaning his weapon. He takes the round out of the chamber. He puts it in the magazine, moves it up a little bit, puts the magazine back in, releases charging handle. Charging handle goes forward, putting the same round in the chamber. Miller, having just read the bulletin board that's outside this room, looks at that guy. He has no idea who he is. There's no identifying anything, patches or anything. And he goes, every time you chamber a round, the primer gets hit. So you may want to start thinking about rotating your rounds before you have an accidental discharge. And I'm just like, shut the fuck up, Miller, shut the fuck up. And he just kept going. The guy looks up, and this isn't hyperbole, right? literally the dude. I've never seen murder in someone's eyes. I mean this literally. There was cartoon skulls spinning on fire in his eyeballs. Like that was murder.
Wait a minute. That sounds like hyperbole.
Nope. No. Literal skulls on fire in his eyes, right? And I'm like, Miller, get the fuck out of here, bro. So I stand up, I'm like, dude, I'm sorry. He's brand fucking new. I swear to Christ, he just read that shit on the bulletin board. Hand to God, the dude takes a knife out of his fucking boot, slams it into our table. Which you're upset. I'm cool. I'm not gonna say anything, right? But he goes, if that motherfucker says one more goddamn word to me, I'll slit his fucking throat. I've never believed anyone more than I believed him in that moment. He was gonna kill him. I had to tell someone.
Oh, rest in peace, Miller.
Well, so it's on me. I ended up just telling everybody, but I had to tell somebody first who's gonna yell at him, and I wanted to be entertaining for me. Like first, Arn would skull fuck him, and I mean that literally because he always threatens to skull fuck people. But this is one of those things like you're gonna have to follow through, and no one's ever gonna believe you again. I'm not saying he would be like erect; it would be like he would flat. You know, he would stuff it in, but he would prove his point. Does that make sense, Nick? So.
Yeah, I'm following.
All right. I could tell our CO, but he was boring and monotone. But our XO, who used to be enlisted, so he's cool. He also has a lisp, which is fun to hear sometimes. And so I go up, I'm like, yo, LT, man, I got to tell you what your boy Miller does. He goes, okay, first of all, he's not my boy. So I tell him what happened, and he just rushes and finds this dude. And I don't remember all of it because I had to leave the room because I couldn't control myself. But he's like, Miller, what the fuck were you thinking? I don't care if he tells you to put the round in backwards. He's a Navy fucking SEAL. Lost my shit. So that's Miller.
Was he dead now?
Yeah, did he? Yeah.
He's probably he's probably a sergeant major by now. He's probably like an E9.
Has he been?
Yeah, fail upwards. Yeah,
he's from Buffalo, and who gives a shit about him? But anyway, so yeah, Sailor Moon.
That's the place where people buy wings from, isn't it?
I think they're made there.
Oh, well, you had something to do with it, and I definitely didn't think there was wings on buffaloes because that'd be weird.
All right. So for those concerned that I've been talking 10 minutes straight, I was telling a story. It's a long story, but I think it's worth it.
I had the banner up.
Yeah, well.
Just so people know.
Some people may be concerned. Anyway. All right. Grant, you take over.
Okay, well, I'm taking over now. So, so normally what we do here, Lethal, is we talk shit and we find a video, we make fun of it, or we just bamf for a bit. So, I don't know, Matt's got any sort of videos lined up or anything? Or...
I was going to let you guys choose because I have a few good ones. Okay,
well, that'll probably be fun. We could do a poll in the chat as well.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll do it that way. So you're banned off Twitter again, Lethal?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, because I was wondering why he didn't return my message, and I thought, ignorant prick. Blah, blah, blah. The only time I talk to him is when he's playing games. And then I realized when I actually went and checked my messages, it says you can't message this person.
Yep.
So
I got banned my second Twitter account got banned about a week after my YouTube channel got banned.
There's still no word on that. That's still permanently.
It's been denied. The appeal's been denied.
Really?
Yeah. So I've moved everything over to. It used to be called Lethal Live. I just used to upload live streams there, but I've turned that into my new main channel, and I'm putting out content over there from time to time.
Are you able to monetize that one?
Prince Lethal is monetized. Yes.
Okay, sweet. That's the main thing. So at least you can still do stuff. So I'll get the link and I'll pop that in the chat now.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. I had from December to January, I got a lot of fucking bans and suspensions. It was, but remember, they took away the dislike button for our mental health, so it's all good.
yeah. I mean, and it did. I mean. So,
it's not like you can just get a Chrome extension with 2 clicks and then see your dislikes.
Oh, I don't go look, man. I guard my self-confidence as much as I can.
Yeah, you look at it, you're like, man, people love me now.
Right?
I used to get ratioed, but now I'm
I know. I went back when they took off the dislikes. I went to this was back on the Lethal Lightning channel. I went back to all the videos I knew a ratio, and I'm 100% positive ratio. Perfect. Best video ever made. Not divisive at all.
And then what you can say is, I can't believe they did this. They got rid of a channel that had 0 dislikes in hundreds and thousands of hours worth of entertainment, and they still did it.
Fucking bastards.
Well, they had to though, because imagine like as bad as it is now for like Amazon and their Lord of the Rings and pretty much everything Marvel does outside of like with Disney and not Sony. Like, I mean, they just get murdered on the internet.
Oh yeah, what about the Kathleen Kennedy fade in? That was a fucking blitz.
That was so good.
I like to pretend she did it on purpose because like she's really base. Nope, I'm alone on them.
No, I don't even want to joke about that because the idea that that hurts my soul, which means it's everything that she's doing out of ignorance. I'd rather look at her as some sort of malevolent being than an idiot.
I get that. Yeah. By the way, DJ, no, like I remember the guy. That dude was like a hard charger, like wants to be like all he can be. That was not Miller. Miller was it's 2006. We have to get everybody we can in Iraq. Just past them, kind of a guy. Like
it's like he's got one arm and a toe. Yep, he's frontline material. He can test our landmines.
Oh, you know how you do that? Like I said, my buddy Brandon, he had to go to a minesweeper course basically, and like they gave him like a straw, like a metal like stick, and he's like, okay, you got to poke in the sand until you feel something go tink.
Dude,
I was like, what
you just right click on it. It's easy. I've been playing Minesweeper since I was a kid.
The idea that we're gonna pull over and be like, all right, Brandon, grab your pole and your stick, go out there and make sure we're okay.
And then oh shit! All right, we lost Brandon. Does anyone else have another stick? No, you do. You're like, dude, I'm not qualified to hold the stick.
Oh man, dude, so many dumb courses, man. Like I never had to do this, but I heard that you had to like you had to have a license, so you had to go through a course like to operate like a weed whacker or like a lawnmower.
Yeah. If you want to talk about dumb courses, this is what you do. Come to Australia, go on the dole for a period of time. They will give you a million different courses that you have to do that will guarantee to get you a job, which no one ever gets a job for. They not only have a barista course, they have a tea making course. Tea making
course, really?
Yeah. Oh, you might not get that because you're in Anastasia land. That's right.
We had a whole conversation about this exact same thing last night because of Sam and Nick, you know.
Oh, he was like, doing the work for the dole thing and that. Do you have that down South Australia, Lethal, or?
Yeah, it's a thing, but everyone kind of dodges it successfully.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if there's a state that can get away with it, it's that one.
It'd be South Australia, yeah, absolutely.
Every time, like South Australia is like it's like the all the Florida memes, like a Florida man, except they give up halfway through it.
Yeah, that's South Australia.
Is that
South
where
Australia?
Adelaide?
Sorry,
is Adelaide south?
That's where I am, Adelaide. Yep.
Oh, okay, all right, yeah, man. Like everyone hates you in Australia. I listened to a podcast.
People know we exist.
Yeah, man.
God,
I'll take, hey, that means they acknowledge we exist. That's a step up.
This is what people know about South Australia. There's Lake Erie, and then there's Adelaide. That's it.
And they know about the Snowtown as well. That's about it.
Oh, yeah.
They know about Snowtown for bad reasons. Adelaide and Northern Territory might as well be their own separate countries. They're just that fucking different.
Shit, here's another lethal lightning.
I'll crush him too.
I'm gonna look. Let's look that up now. Let's see how many there is.
Yeah, let's see how many lethal lightnings there are.
So the reason why I know Adelaide, I know a lot. I know way too much about Australia for never being there and nor really, even thinking like it really exists. But I question it. There's this podcast called The Dollop, and basically, like a dude reads a story from history, like the Battle of Brisbane or the Ymir War. And like him and the other guy, they're comedians, so they just like riff on the story. And they got really big in Australia, so they go there all the time. And usually, what's his name, dude? He's a comedian. Will.
Australian comedian.
Yeah. He grew up on a ranch or whatever you call a ranch, but
not Will Anderson.
Station. Yeah, Will Anderson. Exactly.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say that's the only other Will. Otherwise, everyone gets him mixed up with the other guy that looks like him. Right? Yeah. Is he the guy? Is he the guy that has the one leg, or is that the other one? No, it's the other one. That's
No,
the one
that's
lead.
the other one.
Yep.
Anyway, yeah, man. So I get to hear a lot of crazy stories from about Australia because I listen to that podcast a lot until like they were both always kind of leaning left. But man, dude, after Trump, dude, they took a hard turn left, and I'm like, I don't want to even hear it.
Yeah, this isn't comedy anymore.
Yeah. So I searched for Lethal Lightning, and the fourth one down is Lyndon.
What the fuck? I'll destroy him too.
Yeah. So there's this other Lethal Lightning. Then there's Hyper Lethal. I don't know
That's
who that
me.
is.
That's
That's
me.
you,
That's
is
my
it?
gaming channel.
Oh,
My
okay.
gaming YouTube channel.
I was gonna say you destroy him. I was gonna say he's got a few followers. Then underneath that we have Lethal Lightning with another 6 subscribers. And 4 months ago was their last video. Oh, they play Apex Shadow Legends.
Fucking douchebags.
Oh, Justin Hamilton, you know that comedian?
Oh,
You
that
know
name sounds
of.
familiar.
Yeah.
Celia Pakwala,
Yep.
Yep.
Tommy Dazzalo. They were both on a episode.
Tommy, no, I don't know him.
Is Lethal Gaming your one as well?
No, my gaming one's hyper lethal.
Yeah. This person just does PUBG. Oh, and dies
What
a
a
lot.
fucking
like.
Gronk.
Let's see here. Yeah, there's the first 2 lethal gaming. Did you say that was you or no?
No.
Hyper Lethal was.
See, that one didn't even come up for me. You came up, Grant, but not that. Oh, this is lethal. That's not
my
you either.
channel will come up because I did the behind the mic with him. So.
Oh yeah. There's another Lethal Lightning. Lethal on the floor.
Lethal on the floor. That should be my Sunday channel.
Yeah, Lethal. I'm never gonna drink again.
And
then you can have
every
the-
Sunday it's just me doing a David Hasselhoff.
Yeah.
This burger's a mess.
The non-lethal ninja. That's kind of clever. Lethal injection.
In other words, it's a shit ninja.
This is a good one. Lethal injection Minecraft podcast.
Wow, that took a hard turn.
I mean, it starts off with something nice like a lethal injection, but it goes
Right.
into something deadly like Minecraft.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that to be like the most pleasing. But dude, man, this should be a whole bit. It's going through like YouTube names because some of these.
Well, all right, we'll throw it up on the screen. We'll do it now then.
Yeah,
Fuck
all
it,
right.
we'll do it live.
Doing it live. Let's see here.
What was that snot guy that we listened to the other day? I'll see if Lethal's heard of him. Ooze Man. What is it?
Which
The
one?
green goop guy.
Oh, it was toxic thought, slime,
Thought slime.
thought slime.
So, have you heard
Can
of
you bring
Thought
it up?
Slime?
Thought slime.
Yeah, I
He's,
can bring him up.
He's the king of bad takes.
I don't know, man.
Oh, I know that the other one.
Uh,
He has a hot
There's a
sauce
moral
channel.
burden upon you to at least
This
make
guy.
an effort.
Dude, that's so funny. Okay,
It's saying
pause
is-
this. I want to double check. I think this is the right one. Yeah, go out of that. Go back on his channel, Fort Slime. Click where it says channels.
What channels? Yeah.
Does he have one called Scaredy Cats by any chance? Type in
Uncle's,
Scaredy Cats because I might have a funny story if this is the dude I'm thinking it is.
I don't see Uncle Scaredy Cat on here.
Just
Yeah.
search Scaredy Cats. I think it might be the same guy. No, Scaredy.
Uncle
No,
right?
no, Scaredy. No, Uncle. Sorry, no Uncle.
Oh, okay. You did say
Oh, it
Uncle
is.
Scaredy
It
Cat
is.
though.
It's him.
I said Uncle.
Did I make that up in my head?
Yeah.
I think he
Yep.
just pulled out Uncle.
Dude,
yeah. This
it
dude.
is him.
See,
It is him. Yep.
a few months ago, I'll say about 6 months ago, I was looking up. I'm into horror movies.
There he
And I
is.
was looking up like
Oh,
old
that is
horror
him.
movie reviews, right? And then
Yeah.
I was watching his reviews of, I just found him randomly. Remember that old movie Wishmaster, the Wes Craven one?
Oh yeah.
Bone
I was
Tom?
looking up shit for Wishmaster because I remember the first one being really good and not liking the second one. And I just started watching all his reviews of the whole series, and it got to like Wishmaster 3, and he said some really weird shit. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" and then he plugged his Fort Slime channel. So I was like, what the fuck is that? So I clicked on Fort Slime. I started watching Fort Slime videos. I was like, this explains his really bizarre review of Wishmaster movies. And I ended up doing like a few reaction streams to a few of his videos. Yeah, this dude says some fucking strange shit, man. Fort Slime. Yeah, I know who this is.
That is awesome.
We're throwing everything out the window and covering this fucking thing because look, I am a huge fan of Craig Zoller, right? The director and writer of Bone Tomahawk, A Dragged Across Concrete, Brawl and Cell Block 99. Like I think they're amazing movies. And I don't like already like what he's saying here. Stop making excuses.
Was that Mel Gibson?
Yes, and Vince Vaughn.
And Vince Vaughn. Yep.
Have you seen Bone Tomahawk?
It's got Russell.
Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell. I was gonna say Russell Crowe. Then
it's a Western. Oh, it's so good, dude. That's probably his best of the.
He looks like Santa Claus in it.
Yeah, he really does. But yeah, I've promoted that dude. Like, I probably have promoted him more than I promote my own channel because I really love his content. And which, by the way, so the producer he always works with is who's working with Gina Carano in Daily Wire. And so I saw the trailer for the movie that they're doing, and it had a lot of that same feel to what Craig does. So it actually made me interested. I just want to get
a Terror on the Prairie. Or...
Yeah, they made this movie. This one, they made it. It's here. We're going to talk about Bone Tomahawk, and it's going to get uncomfortable because I have thoughts. Hey, content warning on this video. Guess what? The movie's real racist. And if that...
Because it depicts Indians being savage and being efficient killers.
Oh, yeah, because there's
does live streams. You should check out some of his live streams sometime.
Oh, dude.
Oh, he does actual live streams?
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna have to snipe one.
There's no historical like evidence to show that maybe some of Native Americans were a little violent on occasion.
Everyone knows. I hate this whole. Sorry, go on.
So, okay, everyone knows the Battle of Little Bighorn came down to just an arm wrestle. There was no violence on either side.
It was a dance.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's right. I forgot. Dance off.
I hate this whole thing. It was like, only certain groups of people were violent back in the day. Like, no, motherfucker. You grab any group of humans at any period of time and trace their shit back, any fucking group of people, and you will find some horrible shit. People like to think history only went to a point where it's convenient to stop. They don't want to keep looking. They don't want to go down the rabbit hole. They just want to find a point where they can stop and say, look what they did. Every group in human history has fucked up and done awful shit. Every single one. Exactly. Move the fuck on. We're all living in the same world. We're all together. We're all chilling. We all came together to say Amazon's Lord of the Rings looks really fucking bad.
It was a moment.
By the way, I made this same point earlier about how selective CRT guys are with what they want to talk about. Like they love to bring up like oh man, what was I using? Because I know like, oh man, like they really want to. I could have been talking to my girlfriend about this, but like they love bringing up like slavery, right? But they don't want to talk about anything too far back. You know what I mean? Like they're very choosy about like.
Don't look into it how the word was created and what it meant. Yeah,
and don't look into who sold them either. But what are we going to do? Are we going to hold that over everyone's head for 100 years, 1,000 years? Fuck that. I mean, where we are now, I think humanity's come pretty far, in all honesty, compared to how we used to be. Could be a lot better, don't get me wrong, but we're not.
Yeah, well, of course,
racism exists, but it's not this world-ending. Holy shit! You walk around the corner and it's right there.
I mean, that was the whole idea. Go ahead, Nick. No, go ahead.
Yeah, let's just say if you have to actually make shit up, like those university students. Faking all these hate crimes and whatnot. If you have to make shit up, society has become a damn long way.
Yeah, I always use the example of the dude that the guy that flipped out about the Starbucks coffee cup not having Christmas on it, and he's like, "This is war." But like, if he walked in, there's Christmas CDs and all kinds of other crazy shit. It gets not on the cup, right?
It's straight up victim mentality. I need to be a victim. I need to be offended. It's like,
Well,
oh well, fuck off.
Yeah.
I think that's part of it. I also think it's like this innate like longing that we have to rebel, to fight. You know what I mean? We need an antagonist to.
I get that.
To
I think
really
we all
like
have that in us. We all want to
Yeah.
fucking
Purpose.
hate on
But-
something, but just to make up points of
Right, but-
racism and shit like that, that's just stupid. And I find, well, in my experience, a lot of the time, the people that really say this type of shit, it's always projection.
Yeah.
They always have the most to hide. And when it comes out,
absolutely.
you look at them and you go, well, who's really the racist here, man?
That's why I'm still waiting on something to come out on Matt Bloody McGorry. You know,
I don't know who that is.
feminist who discovered, was it fucking Emma Watson only last Tuesday?
Yeah. Think
I'm
of
waiting. Just
A
waiting
feminist called
on
Matt.
him.
That's your problem right there.
a hyper feminist to the point where it's like I have to be so feminist. I have to let every single person know in every single thing because I have got some bad skeletons
This is
that
the
I'm
guy
hiding.
who posts pictures online of him crying. You know, and I was like, oh, he's definitely got skeletons in his closet.
A male feminist is
Just
just someone
waiting.
that's trying to get laid. We're all trying to get
Yeah.
laid.
Oh, yeah,
we all
God,
wanna,
yes.
we all want to put our dick
I
in
like those
something.
weird lizard things.
Women.
I mean, I'd fuck a lizard.
Agreed. They're lizard things.
No, you know those
Except for my girlfriend.
those lizards who essentially make themselves look female in order to infiltrate the female population. Then they mate and then they fuck off.
Is that a real thing? Is that an Australian
yeah.
thing? Does it try to murder you afterwards?
No, I don't think it's in Australia. I think it might be South America.
No such
it-
thing as a male feminist. I agree.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
just
the thing with feminism though is like, back in the day, like I make a lot of women jokes, a lot of sexist jokes about
I
women, and every
I hadn't
single one of them
noticed.
is funny.
yeah.
Yeah, because they're
But-
jokes.
Exactly. They're just jokes.
They're
And I only
jokes.
make these jokes because for a long time I kept getting accused of being a sexist, so I just started rolling with it. But like, the thing with that is like real feminism, like, women are people as well. Yeah, cool. Everyone's cool with that. But modern feminism is men bad.
Yeah, the
And
third
that's just
wave
fucking
shit.
retarded. It's
Yeah,
no
the-
longer
yeah.
sorry, go on.
No, I was just saying, no, the third wave feminism.
I would
is-
argue we're in fourth at the moment. But
oh, where it's
that's-
men now.
Sorry.
Like it's men now, men who have transitioned to women. That's fourth
Well,
wave.
they try to portray that a lot in media these days, absolutely. But I mean, it's no longer about equality; it's superiority in a lot of ways. And yeah, that ain't gonna fucking fly around me, woman.
I saw this video today. I don't know where it was. It was foreign, but like they were speaking like one of those Russian languages, right? And this chick is just like the dude sitting down. The chick's like is yelling at him, whatever, and smacks him in the face. They're like in high school. He stands up and straight gives her a left hook, just puts her on the ground. So people were like, "Who was in the right? Who was in the wrong? Was it okay that he hit her?" And just the comments were insane.
Oh,
Just the-
comment sections.
I have a very basic rule. Don't hit anyone if you don't want to get thumped back. It's so simple.
My stance with that is you never put your hands on a woman unless it's self-defense or a consensual sex act.
Yeah, that'll do.
Why
Or
not
if they
both?
get mouthy. There's I think what we're all saying is that there's some gray area here. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, this definitely is. I mean, a lot of times, they're like, oh, I guess I'm a bit old school in the sense I feel like a male shouldn't beat the shit out of a woman, but absolutely defend yourself.
yeah, no, for sure. I was raised in East Texas. I
I'll
definitely
be
had
back
those
in a
same things. But it's our own fault. We let them get away with so much, and now they're
That's
just
right.
running
The
around
world went to
smacking
shit
people.
the second we let women drive.
Well, that all might be changing very soon. I mean, have you seen all those pictures on? Oh, hang on, Lethal, you haven't. There are tons of pictures online at the moment, regarding the upcoming World War III and how a lot of feminists they're going, oh hell no. I'll have your babies. I'll clean your house. I'll do this. I'll do that. Just don't draft me for the war.
Oh, did you see
So
the
that
dude
shows
at
where their
CBS?
standards are.
Did you see the dudette or whatever on CBS? who's like, "Oh, I can't leave the country because my passport says Mel because he has a penis." And so he's like, "They won't let me leave, and now I'm stuck here." It's amazing. Like I'm not saying that when the bomb started to fall, he's like, maybe I should put on a wig and get the fuck out of here. But the timing is a little sus. You know what I mean?
Like that joke of when the Titanic's sinking and the dudes dress up as women.
Yeah, I mean, by the way, I mean, dude, men are killing it right now in like Woman of the Year, Jeopardy, woman of like Jeopardy, also man, swimming. I mean, just we're killing it. You know what I mean?
The strongest woman in the world has a dick.
Well, think of it like this: like men swimming gets very little attention, if at all. You know what I mean? Female swimming events or whatever are barely attended by like divorced dads that are trying to impress their ex-wives by showing up at their daughter's event or whatever. Like that's your crowd. But one guy starts swimming, and everyone is now watching swimming events. Come on.
I mean,
like,
are you trying to say that men make every sport better?
Absolutely, without a doubt.
Like it.
Yeah.
Well, people are only just starting to wise up to the notion that, you know, biological sex still exists, and there's no amount of changing the labels will make it disappear.
Bro, you've never heard of like a feminine penis?
Yeah,
But
there
it's
was the
still a
whole
penis.
big article about it.
I actually
Still a penis.
Yeah,
There's a
about how you're
feminine
bigoted
penis?
if you don't want to suck a feminine penis.
yeah,
They
like
had that thing in London.
I mean, I
printed
have
up
this
on
thing
subways.
where you can what do you call it? Let's just say you have two bottles. One's Fanta and the other one's Coke.
Fanta. Sorry, what was the other one? I got distracted by Fanta.
Coca-Cola.
Okay.
Both, you know, soft drinks, both fizzy drinks. However, take away their labels and put, you know, you can even reverse the labels if you want, right?
Right.
Or label it something completely else.
So it says Oka.
Yeah, whatever you want.
Did they also
it's
fund
not
the
going to-
Nazis? Go on.
But it's not going to change the contents of the bottle. You know?
Well,
I can label Coca-Cola Fanta, but it's not going to stop it from being Coca-Cola, or the substance in that is not going to change, you know?
right, but what you're failing to realize is that both of those things are social constructs. They are like literally made. So they're not even real, bro. What do you got to say to that? Exactly.
Oh, that's a checkmate.
Well, you're a social construct.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, my race, my gender, is all social constructs. Just like my penis.
Speaking of social constructs, look, you just sent a message.
To who? Oh, hey, it's Banana Dave. What's the other dude's name?
Banana. That was someone else. He had Banana Man.
Banana
on it.
Bill?
I was trying to explain to him like how popular Banana Man was. It's a cartoon over here. Actually, it might not have been for
Never seen
Lethal.
it.
Did you have that down your way?
I haven't heard of it.
Yeah, it's like it's a different country.
Yeah, you guys really do treat it like it's an entirely different country, like
Well,
on
I mean-
different continent.
Yeah, it's so far away. And it's just there's like it might as well be oceans between us. There's desert. So it's same sort of thing.
So would you say like you have more in common with like Kiwis than you do like people from South Australia?
No.
I don't know, man. You guys sound alike.
Yeah.
Like, by the way, I can't tell a difference between any of y'all's accent except for Sam, but sorry, Nick. Well, it doesn't matter. They both sound the same. But, that's because they're, highly educated with their colleges and stuff.
Hey, we have
Oh,
colleges
la-di-da.
down here.
Right? Yeah.
Hey,
I'm not saying that you guys-
I don't actually have any bachelors or degrees, so
Well, you sure act like it.
yes, my nose is firmly pointed in the air.
No wonder you didn't know how to pronounce Montaine's name. I'm happy with
No,
that.
but yeah, you already know this. We're half English. We used to watch a lot of British television, so that just sort of sunk in.
On
I
purpose?
figured that was when you saw something was good. You went, "Oh, jolly good, chap, jolly good," instead of laughing.
Do y'all say, "Oh, I'm just taking the piss out of you, governor"? That's not you guys, right?
Well, you say taking the piss, but yeah,
Yeah,
it's
Yeah.
governors.
but not governor.
What
I mean,
about like
unless you're in jail.
fuck all. Is that y'all?
Well,
Yeah,
the
we say
governor,
that
the
too.
governor is like the warden of the jail. So
Real quick. So this is an important study. Stop this one, share this one that I came across a while back.
Pardon me.
Was that a sneeze?
Oh, no,
it was a sneeze cough.
Oh,
There's a bit of both.
here we go.
Yeah.
So,
I also
by the way, this
shot.
is true. This is true. 98% of straight men refuse to perform oral sex on a feminine penis due to their
Oh.
bigotry and hatred of trans women.
What's up with the
No.
other 2%?
They don't know they're gay.
When you think about that, that's still like, what's that, 200 million people or something ridiculous like that? Because there's 8 billion people in the world, so that's a lot of straight guys who are willing to do that.
A lot of straight dudes sucking dick.
Yeah, got to make money somehow.
$20 is $20.
That's true.
Sorry, Courtney. I normally I have a producer that highlights stuff. What do you have to
Told you
Google?
not either.
Casey?
I thought she wanted to fight a bitch.
She did.
She's
Yeah.
Googling a bitch to fight.
bitch.
Any bitches in my area down to fight?
I don't know, but according to the internet, there's plenty of them that want to do other things,
Yeah.
which is really weird, especially if you live in a country town and it's a family town. You're like, man, this is a bit awkward.
Mom, it says there's horny MILFs in my area. You're the only
Yeah.
woman over 40 in the area. What's up?
Is it Iceland that has to have like a DNA app to make sure that they're not related before they it's like something they sign up for and they're like, oh, we need to check our ancestry just in case because there's so few people there. I'm pretty sure it's
Like, oh,
one
you
of
want
those.
to have sex? We don't want kid to be a retard.
I just want to fuck my cousin without a third hand coming from our baby. That's all I want. right?
That's the war cry of the Tasmanian.
You know that saying, when in Rome, do as the Romans do? When in Tasmania, do your cousin.
What the fuck is a feminine penis?
It's a dick that says nice things after.
That's funny. All right, I really want to check out
It's
this
the one
fucking
cuddle.
bone tomahawk thing. Unless you guys want to keep talking about feminine penises and how they're superior.
How about we get the best of both worlds? We find a video from this dude about feminine penises.
He'll have.
I'm sure he's got one.
If there is one, I will stop this. But I just want to get a feel for.
Makes
I'm
you
going to
angry.
say one
You're-
thing. He's going to say that let's just call it the handstand scene in this film. He's going to say that never happened and that was a gross over exaggeration. Therefore, the movie's racist.
Probably not going to like this video.
Man.
What a pussy!
Yippee-ki-yay, Mr. Falcon, and welcome back to Western.
What?
Yippee-ki-yay,
Yippee-
Mr. Falcon!
Is that a reference to something that I don't know?
Like the Maltese Falcon, maybe, and Die Hard, or he's just too afraid to swear.
It better not be the Maltese Falcon.
For consecutive videos.
Wait, what was his name?
A thought crime.
Mildred.
Wait, he's,
Yellow-bellied sapsucker. All. What? I get the first one. It's a Western.
that's his pronouns. Any
Yeah.
/ all.
Are you serious, bro?
I think
He
that
has
might
that
be
in
a
his
joke.
lower thirds. That is so good.
Oh
Back to
man.
Western for consecutive videos, formerly
Oh god, his name must be
Western
Milton
Mountain,
or something
which I
like
am
that.
still contractually obligated to observe, even though Bobby Duke no longer works at this company. Hey, everybody.
Do we know Bobby Duke?
Nope.
Nah.
Moving on.
Is this a company?
I was assured by multiple people that the movie Bone Tomahawk would be fine. That
Yeah,
I could
it
watch
was fucking
and
amazing.
enjoy it, which
Yeah.
is kind of messed up actually. Because it's well, Without Bobby here, I can get as performatively woke as I want. And
Performatively as
You mean
woke.
there was someone holding him back?
Oh, Bobby, where have you gone?
Whatever
See, this is the
he
thing,
says
Sam,
next
because
is
no one had an issue with like The Hills Have Eyes or Wrong Turn or U-Turn or whatever it was, depicting a group of people as, inbred savages.
yeah, that is true. You never hear people like not all people from the Appalachian mountains or are like inbred fucking serial killers. They don't
Only
all
half
wear
of
skin. I mean, I think it's actually higher than that.
Yeah,
have you
probably.
seen oh man,
there
there was such a
Uncle Grandma?
no, there was a great documentary that actually Johnny Knoxville did about those people. It was fucking just fascinating as shit.
Is
About
that the one where he broke his penis?
No, he wasn't in it, dude. Like it was a legit, like a serious documentary. Man, it was really good, dude. I watched it not that long ago. Can you let that guy in, Grant? Who it is?
Yep. There he is.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Not this fucker again.
The Wild and Wonderful Whites of West Virginia is the documentary. It's really fucking good. Came out in 2009.
The Wonderful Whites. Yeah, I like it already.
Yeah, Nick, we know he'll be here in a moment. He's here now.
Oh, wait a sec. Yeah, thank you. No. Sam, can you jump back out and jump back in so Nick can get his moment?
All right, then. Fair enough.
All right, here we go. Yeah, so
he did.
Now read the message.
Oh, okay. Oh, Nick will be here soon. Oh, Sam will be here soon. Thanks, Nick.
I don't like this workaround on my joke. I do this with my girlfriend all the time. She'll text me, and we'll talk about it later on text. Like, yeah, weirdo, we've already talked about this all the time, without fail. But Sam, get back in here. I need to ask if you watched Bone Tomahawk. Wait, he's not here at all, bro.
No, you bumped him out.
I didn't. Like he left the stream. Way to go, Nick.
Where's he gone?
You ran him off again.
There
he
back.
is.
Oh,
He's back.
Yeah,
Long time no see.
All right, Sam, have you seen Bone Tomahawk?
The order. There we go.
Bone Tomahawk, no.
What?
No, I haven't seen it.
we don't have access to it.
Oh my god. We're gonna start doing that watch along party, even if it's not even on stream, because so I can catch people up.
Oh boy, oh geez, oh dang, do I have some criticisms to suggest about the film?
We found his other channel,
But before
Sam.
that, let's hear.
By the way, when he means I have criticisms, he means he has one very specific one that does not apply.
Hear a word from our sponsor, from the new star.
And he's
of
got
the
another
channel.
channel, you said.
Yeah, this is Slime Thought.
Scaredy cats.
Thought Slime. This is from his Scaredy Cats, where he calls himself, what was it, Madam?
Just Mildred.
That was it, yeah.
Mildred.
By the way, great fucking freeze here.
Robbie Duke. Hi everybody, it's me.
Oh god.
I'm sorry. Anything that he says about this movie being racist, I feel
with that
like when
fucking
you're
puppet right there, get fucked.
he's literally doing black puppet on the video. It's like blackface, but for your hand.
Reminds me of those old-fashioned dolls that I'm not allowed to name.
Look, it looks like, honestly, it looks like a 12-inch black dildo with googly eyes on.
It looks like he's just like
And
a
a broken
retired
pink condom.
I was thinking like a retired gang member, you know what I mean? Because of the bandana, but like it wasn't like a real gang. It was like the white t-shirt gang I talked about last night that were claiming folk nation. But okay. His hair also had like oh man, I don't want to talk too much about him. Who does he not have people watch this video? Grant, and Nick and Sam, y'all all saw the Matchplanation Animal Kingdom. By the way, it's out now on the channel. Really good.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, you didn't see it with like the music or whatever and like it fully being cut, but like you heard all the jokes and shit in there. Why?
No,
Because I'm not
we've
gonna
actually watched the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
It's good, right?
It's fantastic. It's good.
Yeah. And those facts, you can share those facts about pandas with anybody. But like I don't just throw shit up here except for live stream. You know what I mean? Without having someone like, hey, give this a gander if you don't mind. does he not have that guy? Like maybe you shouldn't do black puppet on the fucking video.
The thing is, at least with you, Matt, you actually sort of plan things out. You have a rough idea of what you want to put up.
Oh, I believe this was planned.
Yeah,
Really,
it's.
do you think so?
Yeah, I mean, unless he has this lying around, he's like, wait a minute, look over here. It's my,
I kind of hope not.
it's my black puppet. This will definitely like emphasize the racism in this movie, not in me.
Oh God, I just got a flash of his bedroom. Ugh.
Robbie, dude.
No, I'm getting
the new
strange
star of
vibes
the
from this. He
channel.
takes that into the bedroom, I'm sure of it. Ugh.
He does what in the bedroom?
He takes that with him into the bedroom, I'm sure of it.
Oh, yeah,
that
you don't
count
see
as
the hole
using
in
it?
the mouth?
Does that
Yeah.
count as using a different hand?
So we've had this argument, like I think we've had it on this channel before. Like we had in the army all the time about like whether or not masturbation made you gay. The thought behind it was like if you build bridges, you're a bridge builder. If you have a dick in the hand, a dick in the hand is a dick in the hand, basically, is what the counter argument would be. So would having a puppet on your hand make it less gay? If that was your position?
Wouldn't that make you a pansexual then?
Oh, damn!
See, remember before when I was talking about how sometimes people stop at rabbit holes before they get too deep? How far do you want to take this?
Well, I just realized like there's just like an endless. I don't know if you've ever been to like the Wikipedia for like sexualities or genders or whatever. Like it is. I mean, just endless.
Oh,
big
God,
on
yeah,
That
I remember
reminds me.
Do you remember that one from uni, Nikki?
Oh, yes, I
There was
do.
the one where the guy got the guy went through all the different sexualities. Apparently, there's one about people getting turned on from public speaking, people who get turned on from frogs. Frogs, I say.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's so weird. Anyway,
Man, those panda lovers better not be, watching my video in
I
an
wouldn't be
inappropriate
surprised
way.
if there were people out there who got off on watching pandas.
What the
yeah,
fuck?
pandasexuals.
Oh, piss off! I don't know
Or
which one did it,
posexuals, yeah.
but I kind of get it with pandas though, because like liberal white people have to struggle so hard to get them to mate so they can still have them for Instagram photos. Like it's like, man, has anyone even seen it happen before? It's like you know what I mean? Like the rarity of pandas banging because they're so dumb.
Well, we've got 2 pandas at our zoo here that they've been trying to get to mate since I was like a kid, and it's just never happened.
Have they tried having one of them walk backwards?
Have they done the thing where they put the guy in the costume yet, or what?
I don't know.
Do they do that?
I'm pretty sure that's how they do it in some cases. They put one of the zookeepers in a big panda costume or similar, and they just walk into the enclosure and try and
Get him ready.
Yeah, get them ready, so to speak.
Oh, this is another movie I'm sure you haven't seen, but has anybody ever seen Mystery Team?
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't.
It's a great movie. It's with Childish Gambino.
Oh, I wouldn't have seen it then. No.
I did. I like him a lot. Donald Glover, by the way, is who that is. I gotta find it because, man, give me a second. Wait, was it a panda or just a normal bear? Y'all keep talking. Sorry, just ignore this part.
Well, I don't think anyone's brave enough to deal with any sort of, shall we say, normal bears when it comes to breeding. It's the pandas that have the problem.
But you know what? I watched that Against the Ice or whatever with Jamie Lannister about like Greenland explorers or whatever, but they get like stuck out there for over 2 years.
Fuck.
And it was long, and the 2 actors in it just really didn't have enough personality really to keep you engaged with just it's like seeing them one of them slowly lose their mind and shit. But they had a polar bear in it that, I mean, it was some of the best CGI I've seen as far as like polar bears go. I guess bears, like it was just really impressive.
Person's got it right. Yeah, the zoo guy is a fluffer for the pandas, at least as far as I can make out.
This is awesome. I forgot I own the movie on YouTube, so I can just go straight to what I'm talking about.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, it's a good movie, man. Hold on, let me share this real quick. It's gonna be quick, so we shouldn't have a problem. Hang on, here we go. All right.
Mom?
It's a really funny movie. It's like if you took the Hardy Boys and put them in like modern day or whatever, but they're still acting like they're kids, but they're like 17, and everybody else is like, "Fuck this shit."
Please,
Here we go.
help me. I don't remember my name. They took everything. They took everything. Except this.
Man, I should have used this in the video.
I don't know what it means. Maybe it'll help.
Never mind, he wasn't in the suit.
Mystery team, all right.
It's a great movie. You should check it out. Sorry,
Okay,
that's what
someone needs to clip that and use it as a clip because it's a classic.
it's really, that movie is really funny. This is really good. I recommend it. Also, Velocipaster if you haven't seen it. Good Lord, I gotta make you guys a list, you Australians.
And star quality.
Oh, I'll just add it onto my list.
Mildred brings to the channel. Robbie, please. I didn't train him to say that. They just said that on.
Oh, you trained the black puppet, did you?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Say, Mildred, how do you keep that shapely physique of yours when you eat so?
Nope.
No, thank you.
I'm pretty sure it was something soy based too.
Tomahawk has been on my to-watch pile for a long time. The main
Shouldn't have
thing
taken this
I'd
thing.
always heard about it was how it kind of walks a fine line that takes what could have been a very racist premise, but does it in a smart enough way that it's fine, actually.
Wait, I've never heard it described that way at all. Never.
Oh,
not-
he's probably the first one ever. You know, like I say, these people just project all the time. This piece of media over here that I could claim is racist. Well, people told me it wasn't racist, so now they're wrong because I think it's racist.
It flirted with racism, is what I read on Vice.
Are we dealing with one of those idiots who can't tell the difference between like an actual racist piece of media and a piece of media about racism? Like he can tell the difference, right? Or is he that stupid?
It's all blurred into one. Like a lot of these people, it's all blurred into one. Everything is racist. Fucking chocolate milk is racist. Banana milk is disgusting and it's also racist. Everything's fucking racist to these people.
Supporting Ukraine. This is no bullshit. Is racism. That is something that has
Is that
been
the
put
new
out there.
one? So supporting Ukraine is now racism,
Right? Because they are white. They are white people, right? So by supporting them,
No, I remember that one.
And ignoring,
until was it Black Lives Matter? Stop worrying about Ukraine or something like that.
I thought that was parody, but you never know these days.
I usually lean towards now. Somebody meant this shit. It was Ukraine lives don't matter until Black lives matter.
Yeah,
I think.
something like that.
Something
that's
similar.
the most racist
But as I
thing
said,
I've
I
ever
wrote
heard.
I wrote it off as satire. I just thought, but then again, it's Twitter, so you never really know.
Yeah,
But-
Twitter is satire.
Well,
Yeah,
what's
Twitter
amazing
itself,
though
man.
is like there are people out there right now, like politicians, like we should kick all the Russians out of college, out of the country. We should
That's fucked.
watch them and all this other stuff. But by the way, that is actual like oppression of a group of people.
Yeah, like
You
they
won't
do
hear
know that the
anything from them.
Russians, as in the people, are not the same thing as the Russian government, right? It's the Russian government that people have a problem with.
Right. But my issue though is like you're not going to hear anyone on the left that if they were just a couple shades darker, they would be screaming about this. You know what I mean? Because like
Oh god, no. Yeah, you're right.
we
yeah.
still hear about Islamophobia after 9/11, and it's been whatever years, I don't know. But you know what I mean? But like this, they're not going to say anything about it. Why? Because they're white.
If this movie is so racist, why is this guy promoting it?
Ooh,
Yes,
he's not.
but
He's warning all of his viewers.
He is, after a fashion, giving it a platform.
Yeah. If this movie was half as racist as he's saying,
Oh, he should deplatform it.
he should just not platform it at all. It should be like
Exactly,
we don't talk about
exactly.
this. We just completely bury this. We should not give this any attention.
I mean,
I am-
has never heard of the Streisand effect?
Why is he giving this a platform?
That is the question. That's
Yeah,
it.
great timing there, Grant. Well, look, I'm open for him to change my mind. I did not think that it was racist at all. In fact, it's not as it like it wasn't even all Native Americans in the movie where like
Spoiler alert,
bad
he's
guys.
not going to change your mind. You're going to come out of this and you're going to go, holy fuck, thank fuck that isn't me. Because if I was half as retarded as this motherfucker, I would hold my head under boiling water till I melt the retardation out between my fucking ears.
That is also a
was very
scientifically
elaborate.
proven method. It worked.
Lovely.
Yeah, I
It's
guess
fine.
we'll see what happens.
And no, they didn't. And I want to get too up my own butt about this because
Yes, you do.
Too
That is
late.
exactly
Too
what
I'm
you
late.
just
want to
glad the
do.
sock's not up there anymore.
Hey, by the way, in Australia, because this may has been a thing in America, like it's weird thinking back, like how things would spread without the internet. But like, did you ever hear the thing about Richard Greer? Yeah, and the not a hamster. What's the other thing? The gerbil. Did that not make it over to your? Side
Isn't
of the
that
world.
South
You mean
Park? When Mr.
American
Slade shoves it up
Gigolo?
his ass?
Yeah, but it was a rumor long before South Park, though. That like it was something Richard Greer did. Same thing with like Marilyn Manson removing a rib so he could
Suck his own dick?
fellatio himself. Yeah.
Now that I would argue is gayer than masturbating.
Well, I hope
Why?
it is. Otherwise, I've got some explaining to do.
Hold on. I want to expound upon that. Like, why is that more gay than masturbating?
Because that's a penis in your mouth.
But it's a penis in your hand. Might as
Would
well have
you
one in the
rather
butt.
have a penis in your hand or a penis in your mouth? So
Well-
when you go to get a checkup from a doctor and a doctor gives you like a full body checkup and he has to like, fucking flip your dick over and get you to cough or whatever, I wouldn't say he's gay, but if he had to put my dick in his mouth in order to evaluate my health, I would say the doctor's gay.
Okay, there would be questions. Yeah. Okay.
See, that's an
Wow.
interesting point of view because you could probably ask the same question of any given proctologist.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well,
That's
I mean,
definitely a shitty job.
they're sus at all. No, don't acknowledge that joke. It's just a dad joke.
Oh,
Well, in that case, if you want to get really technical, I would also argue it's gayer to take than it is to give. So.
Oh, absolutely. Like, hey, look, my grandfather always said, like, it's not gay if it's not your butt. You know what I mean? That's just facts. Pretty sure, like, that came from Plato.
Okay. I think you've already got an idea for your next Madsplanation video, and I think you should go there.
Wait, what's that?
That's your next Madsplanation video. Good luck.
It's like what's gay and what's not?
Yeah.
Inside my grandpa's butt. Story of man and what is not gay.
I'll say that I think there are levels of gayness. Like, yes, a penis in the mouth is surely more gay than a penis in your hand.
Yeah.
But I don't think it negates the gayness.
So you're telling me that if you were to rub one out tonight, you'd be like, "Oh my god, I'm gay now."
I wouldn't say that. But
what
like,
if
would
you
I be
were
mad
able
if somebody does?
But
No.
what if you were able to suck your own dick and you did that?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't.
But if you did, would you say that makes you gay then? Because
It doesn't make me
there's an
straight.
argument-
Conversation.
I reckon there's an argument for that.
I mean, it sure doesn't make you like straight. I mean, but you know, hey,
It's definitely not straight. Yes, agreed.
it's on the spectrum. You know, you may be, it could change daily. Who knows? Nothing means anything.
I reckon this dude would have the answers we need.
All right, tell you what, we'll skip this one because not enough of you guys on the panel have actually seen the movie to really. I had a few options if you want to do the poll.
Explain one scene. There's a scene where they, let's just say they are the native people and they have the non-native people captured, and they decide this guy needs a haircut. So they give him a haircut. He doesn't like it, so they shove the remaining hair in his mouth. He then proceeds to do a handstand, and they accidentally drop their axe in between. Oh, he's naked, by the way. They accidentally drop the axe and technically bifurcate him from the penis to the head.
Oh my! Ugh.
Dickhead.
And you see everything fall out.
So
Sorry, I just have to take a moment to register what the fuck I just heard.
You need to see the movie.
I have a very vivid imagination. Yeah, it's just like, yeah, that's.
I can show you the clip.
Yeah, well, like,
Speaking
so
of movies,
he stops before any of that.
I just hope it doesn't get this stream pulled.
Why would it? Sounds reasonable.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
you wanna
His
keep
video.
Everybody described if you pull dicks, you're gay. So
Wait,
pulling
you said this?
stream,
Oh, did
if
we
you
do a
pull this
poll?
Stream, then they're gay.
Guys are
Bad
not all
logic.
gay.
It was a stretch, but I got there.
Only
have
the
you seen
interesting ones. Hey, Steve.
Batman yet? Anyone?
Oh, I'm thinking about seeing it. Well, I guess later today.
George just seen it. I don't know if he's going to hop on or not. I just sent him the link.
I've seen it.
So,
Yeah,
and
it's
I can tell by the enthusiasm in your voice, it was the greatest thing since non-sliced bread.
I'd give it a 6 or a 7 out of 10.
Oh, it's better than I thought you'd
Oh,
give.
it's not.
Okay.
That's not too bad then. That's not. Too bad.
You're like was kind of misleading on the score.
I was really hyped for it though. Well, I wouldn't say I was really hyped. I thought it would be better than what it was.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Yeah.
at least you weren't on a panel with the director and he told you that he didn't want to associate with you this time. So,
Hey, not yet. Give me a chance.
yeah.
Oh,
Just came out. This movie just
Yo.
came out. I got time.
When that happened, we were looking at enough to have F Clint the Cisco on with us, because we on Street Smarts we watched his amazing parody of like him being lost in the woods. It's fucking great. But I had him on and I had him do the same thing, and he just went with these, just disassociated himself with our channel. It was great. I think it was cool shit, man.
I don't think Lethal had the same experience though.
Yeah,
Oh,
mine
yeah, no.
was fuck you.
Yeah.
Hey, no, fuck you too. And it was just a back and forth.
Yeah,
everyone.
fuck you. Give me the $100,000. Fuck off.
Yeah. Oh well, at least he didn't get $1 of it. Despite
True.
what the internet tries to tell
Oh
you.
yeah, nope. I'm not going to say that. Nope. I'll type what I was going to say, but I'm not going to say.
Okay. You know, I'm proud of you, Wook, for just giving it thought. That's the important thing, I think. What we can take away from our hand versus mouth levels of gay is that it gives you something to think about, and that's the important thing. Is to take time to think these things out. It may save you down the line someday.
It might.
Yeah, like, you know, like you're in Colombia or whatever, and you get like kidnapped by gorillas. White, they're white though, so it's not racist, right? I don't know why they're there, but they're there and they're white, so they're evil. They're all straight, anyway, and they're like, oh, they put a gun to your head. Is Mr. Beating is it gay? I don't know why they would have an accent in Colombia, especially not that one. But they do. It's a weird scenario,
It's
right?
like, oh, you've visited New Zealand recently, haven't you?
Is that what it was? I was going for like Spanish.
Yeah, it's.
I should have added in amigo at the end. Essay. Hold on. If I do blood in, blood out. Hold on. Vas locos for life. Essay. Yeah. Now I got to. Yeah. Quesadilla.
I can't believe that's like the go-to
Carne
gang movie
asada.
for people who don't know anything about.
Blood in, blood out.
but-
It's a classic.
It is, but people think, oh wait, so white people run Spanish gangs? That's normal. You're like, no, it's not. That's not the meaning of the movie. It was a movie that made me hate Benjamin Pratt. That's for
Sorry,
sure.
Wow,
sorry, I'm just
Grant.
reading-
Jesus
I'm just reading
Christ.
Steve's Cracker in the chat.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you read my thing, yeah. I almost said it, but I didn't.
No.
That's why I
Oh,
went,
no, I
nope,
saw
nope.
that one too. That was.
Oh, Steeg's in the chat is. Oh god, that's a cracker. Well done, Steeg. Well done.
Gillian Anderson. Who's Gillian Anderson?
Gillian, you don't know who Gillian Anderson is?
It's
X-Files.
Scully.
Yeah, Mulder
Oh,
and Scully.
That's what you went with? One
And
night
other
stand.
things.
Who's having a one night stand? I feel like the chat is on an entirely different like bandwidth right now. What film? Forgetting Sarah. Oh, Forgetting Sarah Marshall was good. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember it.
It was pretty good. It's with
Isn't that the one with Russell Brandon?
Oh yeah, I
No,
know. I was
yes.
just making a poorly timed joke.
Yes, yes, it is. Yeah. By the way, Cynthia and Dildo. Yes, a Colombian white gorilla with an accent. Like, look, it could happen. You know what I mean? Like, he could be adopted. It could have immigrated there looking for work.
Adoptions work both ways. It's not just rich white people that adopt other people.
There's what y'all made a sex tape thing?
Oh,
Hey?
God, Kai.
When was this? What?
Sex tape. I mean, he said scroll up.
Kai is just taking the piss and being filthy about it.
Kai?
Yes, Kai. He's being
Look,
filthy.
I haven't
doesn't
been
sound
here
like
for the
Kai.
past hour, so what have I missed? I mean, I could have
You only
missed
put it up there
anything.
a couple of minutes. If you scroll up, Sam, have you got your phone with you?
Nope.
What?
Oh, bugger it. Never mind.
Kai motherfucking Supreme? Is that the one we're talking about?
Yeah, that one. If
That
you
doesn't
want
sound like him. Dude, Stieg. Replace Jam with.
Ugh, gross.
I can smell it from here.
Oh, right? It's like going to like the 5D movie, maybe a 4D, where like they spray shit on you because that's what I want to experience at movies.
Hey,
I can think of something worse than boiled fish.
I don't know. Lethal would. Lethal likes her so.
Likes who? Sorry.
Brie.
Oh, she's queen.
See?
She is the only thing that could fix Star Wars, make it happen. Let's go, Dave Filoni.
Ooh, man, could you see her in a two-hander with Geode?
I hope so.
I'm on board. I want them to make a Geode trilogy. I'm not even bullshitting with you guys. Like, if we're gonna burn it down, burn it the fuck down. But
you know what? That'll be the one that you know what? That'll be the straw that's supposed to break the camel's back. Yet that will be the most successful. And
It'll
that will
bring
save
everyone
Star
back
Wars. It'll bring everyone back in.
Geode will be the savior of the fandom because it brings both sides together.
Yeah, but unfortunately, it made like $2 billion because everyone went to see it. So, Star Wars will never die.
If you tell me that there is a Star Wars movie where the protagonist is a rock that can move and do other things, but not when anyone looks, kind of like Kel in Mystery
Men. Yeah,
Men?
Mystery
Yeah,
Men,
yeah.
Which,
Kind
by
of
the
the
way,
same
I
idea.
always thought that was Cisco. Up
I
until
get why
recently.
you would think that.
Yeah. And I'm like, and someone said, no, that's the guy from the Nickelodeon show. And I went,
Yeah.
No, that's Cisco. And then I went, that's not Cisco. Oh.
Welcome to what is it? Oh, welcome to Good Burger. Can I take your order? Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Nailed
But
that.
I remember it being Cisco before the Hadron Collider did its thing.
But by the way, guys in the chat, that was not Kel from Good Burger. That was actually just me doing the line in like a dead on impersonation. Don't get too excited. But Geode, like, dude, think about it. Like the movie. By the way, he's the co-pilot of the vessel.
I
And he
still
saves
don't
the
get it.
universe.
I mean, he doesn't have any arms, or it
Doesn't
have
need
any
them.
arms.
Yeah,
What,
don't
does it
assume.
have psychic powers? Does it have telekinesis? Does it use the Force?
No one knows because
No,
it only
he's-
happens when you're
dude.
asleep.
Dude, they said he's swifty. That's all you need to know. The Force works in a mysterious way, but he doesn't use the Force.
I don't.
Geode
I've
can
never.
move.
I've never looked this up, but I'm pretty sure that at some point in the story of Geode or whatever, it saves the universe because it can, like Nightcrawler his ass from like one place to another, and it did it to like save the day or some shit.
I mean,
Like no one
yeah.
saw it.
Yeah, dude, I just wish Rhino was here because he's the expert on Star Wars and he loves Geode.
Oh, you should invite him.
Also, his favorite ship is Vessel. So
How could it not be?
yeah.
Got
I
a
mean,
strong argument for why Ray is better than Luke Skywalker. Convince me.
I mean, skill wise, I think it's hard to deny Ray. By the way,
mean, she had so much training off screen, of course. But
dude, so I went to go see Rise of Skywalker, right, with the girlfriend, and I had to give her the talk because when we went to go see the new Independence Day, I almost had to kick her. We almost had to leave because she could not stop laughing at it, but she was the only one in there laughing, and it was packed. Everyone else was like, "No, dude, this is Independence Day. We're taking this serious," and just couldn't see the absurdity of it. So I told her, I was like, "Listen, there are people who really love this Disney bullshit, right? Just try to maintain yourself." And when that fucking movie opened up with her floating in the goddamn air with all the rocks floating, I lost it. I could not contain myself. I'm immediately just laughing out loud. It was the dumbest. It was so absurd, bro. And you opened on it. Like, hey, if you thought we gave a shit, we don't.
I can't believe they tried to shoehorn in a training fucking scene in the third fucking film after everything she's already bloody done. It's like, nope, too late.
But by the way, the little training she does in The Last Jedi, where like she's swinging the sword back and like from one side then the other side of the rock, is the dumbest. Everything about it is wrong. Like, that's not how you would swing anything. Your stance is wrong.
See, that's the problem. She's all of the Jedi. So she's using all their techniques at once.
Well, not at that point though. She hadn't been like injected with
that's
all
right.
of them.
No, she hadn't tongued what's his name yet. She only did those weird Skype calls with him.
She hadn't read the books because apparently to be the greatest Jedi ever, all Luke had to do was actually read the books, which he admitted he didn't do. Like, that's the difference, because Rey is a nerd and read the books. Holy shit, is that the message? Did I just crack this?
Yep.
Pretty sure no one has said this before on YouTube.
Literacy is the key to the Force.
You know, they're
well. Okay, actually, also George Lucas also stated that there was no written text in Star Wars. Everything was a spoken down and learnt language. There is no writing. So I don't know why there would be text.
Disney gives a shit about canon or consistency.
Oh yeah, that's been proven on their Disney Plus channel.
It was a cannon. There was a cannon on that big ship that blew up the worlds.
You mean the one that couldn't figure out how to go up?
Well, I mean, in all fairness, I mean, that's pretty tough. Like, why would you want to program a ship to go up that's built underground?
Wait, program it? How about just somebody on there being like, just go, we should go that way. Like, that's it. Just point up, bro.
That's not how navigation works. You can't just look at an area and decide to go in that direction.
But it's space. There is no up and down or left and right. You can go anywhere.
I've said this, I don't know how many times, but they honestly, like, I don't know why no one has ever hired someone to just be like a bullshit or a dumb like checker. Just be like, hey, hold real quick, like, I'm reading the script here. Why don't they just go up?
Well, there is such thing as a continuity editor.
Yeah, they had a continuity editor.
I'm not convinced.
Yeah, I'm not convinced.
Steve makes an excellent point here, though. The cannon drained the sun, then fired to destroy a planet in a solar system that no longer had a sun.
Yeah, take that.
Also,
fuck your son.
JJ was like, ooh. JJ was like, all these science nerds out here saying that it wouldn't be possible. It's Star Wars. There's wizards with light source.
There's the other one about dropping bombs in space where there's no gravity to speak of.
Yeah.
Well, okay, that one's true. You can drop bombs in space. All you got to do is just blow on them. And she was clearly, every time that she was releasing them, she was just doing a little puff of breath to knock them down.
I mean, I suppose, because the ships have artificial gravity in them, and when they drop through the the chute,
Nick,
so...
don't do writing for people.
Yeah, no, I shouldn't do the writing for them.
I mean, they didn't care enough to do it.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't do it from themselves. They went, no, things drop. It's like, dude, I got the inspiration. I had my frappuccino on the table, and then it fell over. I'm like, why couldn't that be a bomb? Dude, that's brilliant.
That
Let's
is
get an Asian to do it.
Dude, they literally did that at Action Park in New Jersey when they designed the cannonball loop. It was designed on a cocktail napkin. By the way, it did not work out well. People kept getting
Soul
stuck.
Assassin's got another one. What about the Japanese character crashing the ship into another one? Yeah, because there wasn't already a stereotype out there about bad Asian drivers. They really wanted to hammer that one home.
Well, I think it's more of the kamikaze thing, though, right?
Wait, it was Holdo Japanese.
Oh, that too.
No, like in the beginning of the. But by the way, it's amazing that the Last Jedi came out so long ago, but there's still stuff to riff on in that movie. You know what I mean?
It's completely,
insane.
It's completely fucked. It's the whole.
That's what you
thing's
call
fucked.
fridge logic, Mad. You go to the fridge and something just occurs to you and goes, "Oh, that's actually shit."
I love this one too. Yeah, he freed Poe because he couldn't fly. Finn can pilot, but after he was in a coma.
Yeah, dude, it's like the Matrix. He downloaded it.
I was thinking the same thing. Like, why can't they have that technology? I mean, basically, I think Elon Musk has it now.
That's Sith dark technology, just like cloning. Wait, which
Yeah,
everyone
and don't
already
forget
could
what
do before.
Soul Assassin says right here. Poe, the Spanish actor or Latino actor, was a drug smuggler.
In a
I
past
mean,
life.
it's not like they had another Spanish character in there that was a dirty double cross. Oh wait, never mind, they did.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
not to mention, there was a thing about I can't remember. Was it Finn? They made him a janitor.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they definitely did their homework on portraying, minorities. I get that. Okay, we'll give them that. We'll give them credit for that. They definitely thought that part
They
through.
nailed the stereotypes, and that's really hard to do
Exactly.
in Hollywood this day and age.
Dude, I know this has been said, but man, not having Finn be the main protagonist and seeing him go from literally being a part of the Empire to being a Jedi, like how did they miss that?
See, that would have been interesting, but
It's
again, that
black,
would have
isn't
been that would have been too hard a piece of work.
Hey,
Real quick,
George.
before I introduce
what's
George.
everyone?
Hello, George.
Oh, hey, George.
Hello.
Hey, George.
Love your videos.
Thank you.
How was the movie, buddy?
The first 2 hours were pretty decent. They should have cut the last hour except for the last 15 minutes, which was good. What I really enjoyed was the first time we saw Batman as a detective. But
did you just see the Batman?
Yeah, but someone kept saying it was better than Batman Begins. No bloody way.
I gave it
It's
a
not
7 out of 10.
Yeah,
It was.
to me,
You got to admit there was a lot of cringe.
Yeah, there was, especially they had a couple of woke lines that just threw you right out of the picture.
Catwoman line.
was it,
I won't spoil it, but that
Well,
Catwoman
no
line
spoilers,
was-
no spoilers. Yeah, no spoilers because
It's nothing. There's nothing to spoil. Every movie you've seen in the last 4 years, think of the worst line talking about white people. That's it.
Oh,
Yeah, I actually know the
Gotham
line,
this way
Tom.
because of white privilege.
Yeah,
Tom
She's
dropped
like,
that
"Let's
on
go
us
after-"
earlier.
Yeah, she's like, let's go after the motherfucking white. So I was like, what?
Yeah,
But that was it. I was actually surprised by her performance. I
she
really
was
don't know.
decent.
She was good.
very year
Catwoman.
one.
Yeah,
She was very year one. Frank
I
Miller.
I agree.
Catwoman.
Absolutely.
I liked him as Batman, but I did not like him as Bruce. I thought
Ooh,
his Bruce
horrible
Wayne was
Bruce.
just Batman. There was no difference.
Right. I thought his Bruce was like Trent Reznor who crossed with a little bit of Edward from Twilight. I don't know.
He was definitely emo.
Oh,
He was definitely emo in
I could
this.
see that guy play Edward from Twilight.
Yeah, he was
almost perfect.
I thought he brought too much of that in. It is my opinion, or maybe it's just the image of him doing because they shared a little bit of that similarity of that sullen,
It makes sense,
withdrawn.
George. Vampires can turn into bats. So.
Yeah.
I mean,
But Colin
canonically,
Farrell
yeah.
blew it away. That is a fucking phenomenal.
Dude, when does he not like? I love that dude. Like he's the last
sorry?
bad guy. Colin Farrell.
Oh yeah, he was a wicked penguin.
He was.
Riddler was trash.
Riddler, horrible. You know what? Paul Dano is an actor. Have you ever had an actor that or an actress that you don't know what the reason is, but when you see their face, you just want to pummel them?
Oh yeah.
That's Paul Dano.
Emma
for
Stone.
me. Paul
I've got a
Dano.
whole list.
Almost every woman protagonist I've seen. Go on.
No, Paul Dano is someone that if you watch, I think I'm going to do a video on this one day. If you watch every single one of his performances, they're identical. And he's got that fucking.
Who is this?
The guy who plays
Riddler.
the Riddler. I mean, he was trying to pull off Kevin Spacey's role in Seven. You could tell. That's where he was
John Doe?
I disagree. I think he was a
Really?
wannabe 4chan internet terrorist.
Oh, that's it. No, I wasn't. I was doing that without spoiling it.
Oh,
was
thank God I
saying-
didn't hear that.
Well, it's
yeah.
shown you in the trailers. They just
But
Oh, this
that
guy.
was
Okay, I know
that
this
was
guy.
ridiculous. That part in the end, you know, Lethal, that was horrible. When they came out, it's like my army. I'm like, really?
Yeah, yeah. But you know what, man? Do you know what? I saw it with my friend, and my friend said to me, "Goes, they should have replaced him with Pepe the Frog."
That would have been good.
Man,
nice
so,
to meet you, George. By the way, I'm Lethal.
Yeah, I met you once. When
Lethal
for a
Lightning.
second.
Sorry, have we?
Yeah, for a second, but it was busy. I was running out. Yeah, what happened to your channel? I thought you were getting it back.
Which one?
Well,
Lethal
my
Lightning.
main channel, Lethal Lightning, has been deleted, and I lost the appeal. So,
You mean they
turned
can
my
just do that?
Sorry?
They can just do that?
Yeah, they can go fuck you.
Dude,
I
they can fuck you worse than.
I did really push the limits, but I was right in my argument, and that might have had something to do with it.
No.
So I took my backup channel, which was called Lethal Live. It's just where I used to upload live streams, and
Yeah.
I've just renamed that Prince Lethal,
Yeah.
and I just turned that to like my main channel.
Well, cool. Now I can sub there. I didn't know.
Yep,
I thought
and
you were gone.
I'll put the link back in the thing. So
That's good. That's good.
Real quick, so we can just kind of slide away from the Batman.
Yeah.
Don't want to get too close, but Colin Farrell, by the way, is like the last bad boy in Hollywood. But I think he's toned it down a lot, in the past few years. But like, man, when he was at his peak, you know what I mean? Like he's smoking like during interviews. He don't give a fuck.
You know what Colin Farrell performance doesn't get enough love was you guys ever see Seven Psychopaths?
Yes.
Yeah.
He was great in that.
It was. The only film I didn't like Colin Farrell in was Lobster. That's about it.
So that one I couldn't get through it either, but I get what they were going for. A better version of that is actually The Art of Self-Defense with what's his name? Played fucking Facebook. Motherfucking Facebook.
Zuckerberg. Jesse.
Yeah. It's the perfect role for him. Like he fits this role so good, and the style of comedy in it's so good. Like it takes you a second, but once you're like, oh, all right, I get this movie now. It's fucking brilliant. I love The Art of Self-Defense. I'm pretty sure it's available on Hulu.
Okay,
add that to your list.
Colin Farrell was good on Scrubs on that one
Which is-
episode he was in.
Which is the one there in Belgium? I can't remember though.
In Bruges.
Bruges.
In Bruges. I love that
Bruges,
one.
yeah, that's not
The
bad. though.
Gentleman, by the way, he was great in The Gentleman recently too.
I haven't seen that yet.
Really,
Mm-mm.
dude? It's the Guy Ritchie film, and it's Guy Ritchie.
I love Guy Ritchie. I
Yeah.
didn't know he put another one out because I remember after he did
put out a
King
couple.
Arthur, and I saw the one he did with Statham, the Man of Wrath or something.
That was the
good.
least Guy Ritchie film I think I've seen since like Madonna forced him into making that one movie.
Or have you seen? He did a BMW commercial. They did a bunch of short films with not Owen Wilson, Owen something or other, the guy from Children of Men. What's his name?
Clive Owen.
Clive Owen, yeah. They
Nailed
did a
it.
bunch of BMW commercials, and Guy Ritchie did one where he basically was tormenting his wife in it because he called her a cunt in it, which was pretty cool. Actually, you know what? I'll see if I can find it.
Yeah, please. Another good one is Pride and Glory. Edward Norton's in that too, and they're like cops or whatever. Some pretty
Edward
good
Norton,
shit in there.
that's another guy you don't hear much about. You know, a really nice guy behind the scenes, I hear.
Yeah, just an all-round great fella. You only hear good things about that dude.
Yeah, I know he wasn't in there. What I was comparing, Marby, was that the comedy in Lobster is very similar to what is used in The Art of Self-Defense. That was the connection, not Colin Farrell. But so damn it, that threw me off. What was this said?
I don't know.
Damn
want to say how bad Emma Stone is?
I really enjoyed the Scarlet Letter or whatever it was. What was the movie she was in? Easy A. Yeah.
I fucking hate Emma. I can't stand that fucking bitch, man. Anytime she's on screen, I gotta fucking turn it off. I hate her. I fucking hate her.
Bro, she's part Hawaiian.
Really?
I don't give a fuck if she's part goddess.
No.
Fuck Emma Stone.
I didn't know she's part
I
Hawaiian.
hate that
She's
bitch,
not.
man.
She's not. She played in that damn Cameron Crowe movie, and
Oh,
people started like,
that's a reference to that terrible film.
yeah.
What about
I just couldn't
SWAT?
remember what it was called.
Do you remember wasn't Farrell in SWAT?
Oh, I like SWAT. I thought it was fun.
Yeah.
Okay,
I've
LL
seen
Cool
that
J.
so long.
Edward Norton, dude. His movie, Mother Brooklyn, I think is what it's called. Oh, fucking good. It's a noir, and I love. And it's filled with everyone who has been shunned from Hollywood because they're assholes. Like it's all of them grouped together, and it's fucking great.
Is Kevin Sorbo in there?
Motherless Brooklyn, I think. What's that?
Where's Kevin Sorbo?
Hercules.
Oh, it's no, he didn't make. Oh, it had that Ethan.
He's too busy
Clay guy.
doing God to My Dead films.
Yeah, Motherless Brooklyn, dude. William Defoe, Alec Baldwin. You know, Bobby.
Did Alex shoot anybody else?
No, this was before his Trigger Happy Days.
Yeah, Motherless Brooklyn though, definitely worth
Actually,
a watch.
it was the first time he got caught shooting someone else.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Sentient Dildo. I did indeed see 3 billboards in Ebbing.
Was it good?
I thought
First two
so.
billboards were alright. The third one was really
end was a bit weird.
Look, the end was a bit weird. Look, it's not really my cup of tea, but it's all right. Like it's watchable.
It was definitely not an Oscar bait movie like everyone was saying it was.
No.
There was. Has anyone seen that interview with Sam Elliott the other day that was online?
I saw some. It was out there in the Twitter sphere. Yeah,
you gotta play it. It's hilarious. He's like, they're asking him, what do you think of The Power of the Dog? He's like, you want me to talk about that fucking piece of shit? And he goes off.
Dude, he's right too, man. Like, I didn't see it, but like when I saw the first trailer before, they were like, and he's gay. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, dude, this has a weird vibe to it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it just felt uncomfortable underneath all of it.
Well, I mean, it's just the marketing, because even with Brokeback Mountain, they didn't advertise it straight off the bat as a big gay love affair thing.
Right. I can confirm we had no clue. Like,
but you got until he spat on his hand.
You got
to.
Dude, that's how we. Well, we had our suspicions early on in the film, but you got to remember, like, we got a bootleg copy from like the Haji shop, right, and on our base. The cover, dude, they were on horseback with the, like, rifles, bro. We're like, oh man, fucking cowboy movie, fucking hyped it up, dude, and it just went so bad so quick.
Come here, let's watch this manly film.
There was probably there was 15 of us in this little tiny room. Like, there was 5 of us on a love, like on a love couch. Is that what it's called? Nope, that's what we called it.
Love seat.
Yeah, the smaller couch.
Yes, and suddenly you started feeling a little bit uncomfortable with each other.
Everybody started spreading out, man. I remember someone
spreading. That's the wrong time to start spreading.
Okay,
do
you want to make it uncomfortable?
Sorry, I didn't hear the last part. My bad.
Yeah. We were, you know, and man, dude, like, I remember somebody was like, "What kind of cowboy movie takes place in like the 70s?" We're like, Cowboy Way. That was good. Cowboy Way. And so we're like, okay, we had a couple. All right, we're back in, right? And then who was it outside? Was Heath outside? It doesn't matter. I'll say that Jake was outside. Heath was in the tent, right? Heath's using that sling blade voice. He's like, you can come in here if you're cold. Taters, right? And
I never saw it. I don't know.
I remember somebody was like, well, I mean, it would be warmer in the tent, right? So we're justifying it. We're like, yeah, it's warmer in the tent. It was a bootleg. So when it's a dark scene, you can't see shit. So we couldn't see anything. But we heard like this belt buckles flying, someone spit in their hand, and man, everybody just like jumped up and everybody jumped up.
His hand and went right up the freckle.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, you got to lube it up.
Or so we heard.
It hurts.
Oh yes, dude, that time when the
Joker
was like, took it in the ass from Mysterio.
Oh wow,
that's true. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad to see that the Joker still come out on top.
Man, dude, everybody jumped up and like, I got to go clean my weapon. Like, my little weapon. It's not a euphemism. Like, you know.
Yeah.
It was like 3 days we didn't even look at each otother.
Oh god!
Imagine going out on patrol and
those 2 guys that stayed back and watched the entire film.
Yeah,
dude, just picture us on like patrol in Baghdad, like, just like with this shame hanging on us, where we're like we're not even interacting with each other, only if we have to.
Good God. Is that when y'all found the dick?
No, that was a different night.
Okay.
Fun times outside of the, you know, getting blown up and on fire and other things.
You did get set on fire and blown up, so I would.
I mean, if you want to, yeah. I mean, I try not to focus on the bad parts.
Well, you should write a book.
I've thought about it. I've had a few ideas. Yeah,
you should share your experience.
Yeah, George wrote a book. I've got it.
So do I. Oh, you have my buddy's book too.
Watch Brokeback Mountain.
What?
I don't have your buddy's book yet. It's not going to be right until April.
Has anyone seen Mr. In Between? I just finished it. No.
I've heard of it.
I'm not even sure what that one is. No.
It's about an Australian
Dave
hitman.
Matthews?
No, an Australian hitman. It was like 3 or 4 seasons. I can't remember. Nobody.
No, I started watching bloody Peaky Blinders the other day. Yeah, that's
Did
not
the
good.
new one come out?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
If anyone said anything, then I didn't hear anything. I knocked my headphones down. I'm like, why is everyone not talking?
I said, did you see Grant? Didn't you? I was talking to you about it a few weeks ago when I started watching Mr. In Between.
Yeah, I
you
didn't
see
like it.
You why? You don't
Yeah,
like
no,
it?
I don't know. I just didn't really get into
That's
it.
not ringing a bell for me, man.
It's about an Australian hitman.
Oh, hey, did you
I
see Old
haven't
Henry
seen it
yet?
either. No.
Now, I know you two haven't. I've given up on y'all, but George, there's still hope for.
Which?
Old Henry.
Yeah, fuck. After you told me about it, I saw it. It was really good. Slow in the first few minutes, but then I got into it.
Yeah, man. Like,
It was really good. Good old Western. I was surprised that guy could pull it off, but he did.
he was the only one that could. Like, once you know what you'll know, like, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but like, he is the one.
Spoiling the ending, certain things make sense, but I didn't like that. Me and Matt are split on
loved
this
it.
one. I didn't like the reveal. He liked it.
Loved it.
Would you say that for the ones that have seen it, Grant, you've probably seen it, same with Sam and Nick. Would you say that Blue Murder is probably the best Australian hitman gangland style movie / show?
Gangland, probably.
Very specific.
What about Animal Kingdom?
I think Blue Murder's better.
Really?
Blue
I haven't
Murder,
seen
that's
Blue
a-
Murder.
Blue
I
Murder,
really like
from what
Blue
I
Murder.
remember seeing of it, and that's not very much, but yeah, Blue Murder's all right.
Oh, I'm gonna go check that out then. It's better than Animal Kingdom, the movie, not the series in America. I'm talking about the movie.
It's probably not subjectively. I'd say I prefer Blue Murder.
Okay, I'm gonna go check that out.
Yeah, it
Blue
has.
Murder.
I keep thinking I always get his name wrong. Roxborough. Fuck, what's his fucking
Richard
name?
Richard Roxburgh.
Richard Roxborough. Yeah.
Who the fuck is that?
He's a guy that looks like he's a famous person, but he's only
Look, have you
semi-famous.
seen? All right, Richard Roxburgh. Have you seen Van Helsing?
Of course, the with Logan.
Yeah, Dracula. He's the guy who plays Dracula.
That didn't help me. What's
I know
what's
who
his
he
name?
is. Yeah. The guy who was in Van Helsing, who played the.
I get
Dracula,
that, but
yeah.
Yeah, dude, he was in Van Helsing. He played Dracula.
Right. Yeah, I'm looking up Van Helsing to find the cast, to find the guy that played that guy, so I can figure it out. Found him.
Yeah.
I want to know what a dimmy is, because in that show, Mr. In Between, it's like every 5 minutes, like let's get some dimmies. I'm like, what is a dimmy?
I think it's short for dim sim. That's the only thing.
A dimmy, yeah. So he said a dimmy.
Yeah, he said a dimmy.
Yeah, that's a dim sim.
Oh, is that very popular? Because he ate it. Like everybody seemed to eat it every few minutes.
Oh, I found that Blue Murder thing.
It's like I wouldn't say it's like crazy popular, but
Okay.
Ooh, y'all saw Danger Close, right? Isn't that some of y'all people?
Danger
It has Travis Himmel. What's his name?
Travis Fimmel.
Yeah, he's in it. I
we
thought it was
saw
good.
that one. Sam,
I liked it.
You and I saw that one.
Hang on, what was it called again? Sorry.
Danger Close.
Close. You know
Vietnam?
the one with the Battle of Long Tan?
Oh yeah, I saw that one. Yeah. Wow, something I've actually seen.
Yeah. First Australian film I ever saw was Gallipoli.
Mine was Australia.
What?
Sorry.
Mine was Australia with Hugh Jackman. I'm kidding. It was obviously Quigley down under.
Gallipoli, I think, is one of, you know what? It might actually be the most underrated war movie.
I agree with you.
That movie is insanely fucking good. That
dude,
Absolutely.
I have looked at buying that Sharps rifle.
They have them.
Oh yeah, they're expensive as fuck
No
though.
shit.
And the closer you get to being accurate, like movie, like you know what I mean, to the one that he actually used in the movie, the more expensive, like because they're custom made.
Yeah, but Cimarron has one for like it was on sale last year for $1,200, but it's it's the cop. No. Yeah, when you look to get the one that he had, the original, they're like in the thousands, like 8, 9, 10. They're the only ones I know that make a copy of a copy.
Well, yeah, because like Sharps isn't like I don't know, they're not
Yeah,
still
you
around,
can.
right?
Yeah, they have a company who still makes them. You go get measured or send your measurements in so they make it for you.
Yeah, I've been to that website. I didn't know if it was Sharps like lineage?
I don't know. I don't know really. I don't know, but I know I looked at it years ago.
Wasn't Gallipoli and Mad Max 2? Didn't they come out the same year? That's a big year for Mel Gibson.
It was. I thought Gallipoli was first, then Mad Max.
Okay,
I reckon I'm positive he did
wrong.
Mad Max 1 first.
Really? Then Gallipoli?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mad Max 1 is like 78, 79.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, the Australian one. Or
I keep
whatever.
thinking of Mad Max as Road
Gallipoli's-
Warrior. That's why.
Gallipoli's
Yeah.
81.
That's why I always, because he did that. Yeah, that's right. Mad Max is 70s. It's Road Warrior that I always get.
So Shiloh rifle is who I found that make the sharp.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Hold on, I'm gonna share. Yeah, but it's like 4,000.
Yeah, and it's come down. It's come down $6,000.
It really has, but like
it's still not affordable. It's just too crazy. It's crazy because you can't really use it anywhere. I mean,
if you you want to scare somebody off, just bring it into your home. It'll do it. Your windows may not, exist. Oh, see, but like, yeah, everything's standard here. Look at this.
Yeah, wait till you start adding it all.
Movie caliber. There we go. Need that. Ooh, well, I have to go with that.
You can buy rifles in Australia, right?
Yeah. I
you
mean,
have
there's a
to
gun
get
shop near
special
me.
licenses and whatnot.
Oh, you have to get a license for it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Does it take long?
Well, I can never
Well,
get one.
provided your background check is clear,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm just saying, like, I wonder how much it would be
to tap it all. I'll put it all in. Custom betting.
Yeah. By the way, it's adding up quick. Oh, that's only half. We'll do swivels. Ooh.
You need the movie Vernier Tang. I think I had a special one for him.
Let's see here. Oh, what do you think? Fire blue, blued, or
blue.
I think polished blackened for the screws. We'll go blackened. I'm not really gonna buy, so it's not that big of a
pistol grip.
That's interesting. See how that looks. Let's see here. Dovetail filler. Ooh. Oh.
Hey, Nick, Sam, what state are you in? Are you guys getting floods where you are?
Oh, they're Brisbane.
Well, a couple of days ago. Yeah, we live in Brisbane.
Yeah.
A couple of days ago, the roads near our house are pretty much underwater. We're basically around the corner from the place where they get the sandbags, so we were more worried about being boxed in by traffic than anything. But yeah, everything was underwater for a while, but it's since passed and it's now heading down south. So
sorry.
Good luck with that.
So
yeah, that's all right. I live on the second story, so if it comes in, I'll be fine.
Oh, well, so do we. We're fine. So we live on the second story, so it's all good.
This right here.
We had another storm today, and it was pissing down for a while, but it's all right.
That's before tax.
Oh yeah. It was about 6,500 the way I built it here.
Yes, we're seriously rifle shopping.
No, what I'm saying, can we find that Sam Elliott? I'm telling you, y'all are gonna love it if you hear it. It's like 2 minutes.
Before we do that, I do have to jump off. I got some other stuff I've got to get done as well.
Of course, bro.
Again.
Yeah, it was good to actually speak to you, and nice to meet you as well. Nice to meet all you guys as well.
Yeah, man, it's great having you on.
Yeah, we'll have to do it again sometime, right?
For sure, dude. You're like, we have that same hatred for women, except for my girlfriend, and like that fits in so well on this channel. So yeah, you're definitely a welcome here.
This guy gets it. This guy gets it. Like I said, the world went to shit when we let women drive.
Agreed.
But on that note, boys and girls, have a great night, and I'll talk to you all later.
Yeah, see you, brother.
See you later.
Try not to think of Emma Stone.
Oh, fucking hell.
As far as Australians go, he's not a bad one.
Of course not. We're all awesome.
Okay. Maybe. I don't know. Hey, so I guess we can, do our normal thing now. Oh, George, you're gonna enjoy this. By the way, did we get that poll up on which one we're gonna do? Do a little EFAPing of our own here. I got a few choices. I'm going to leave it up to you guys. We have what makes a Spider-Man? Critical race theory. Why the controversy? Men's wellness. How it exploits your insecurities. And Mass Effect and free will. I'm leaning towards either Mass Effect or Spider-Man. Want to keep it light.
Look,
That's
I'm
me,
not
though.
I'm not overly familiar with Mass Effect. So
Oh my god, dude. What do y'all do all day? Just read, you fucking nerds?
yes, I do. In point of fact, I do. I've
Reading
got
is good for
studying
the
to
brain.
do.
Reading is good for the brain.
Look at me. I went to college. I know how to read. We get it.
There's no need to be so jealous, Mad.
Not jelly. Never been less jelly in my life.
Yes, you are so jelly. You are strawberry jelly.
Be something like grape jelly. I don't know if that's true. I think strawberry jelly would be. I'm not a big jelly guy, but I guess if I had to do one, it would be.
I like
strawberry.
jam better than jelly.
Is there a difference?
Yeah.
In this country there is, yeah.
What would be the difference?
Right. Jelly is the stuff that you
What
stick
you
in
call
your...
Jello.
Yeah, what you call Jello is what we'd call jelly.
Okay, this is totally different then, because what we call jelly is not Jello. Thus, the reason why we call it Jello. Those are two different things.
Jelly.
There's Jello, right? There's
Right.
Jello, as in the what do you call it? The stuff that you mix, but it's like, is it supposed to be like, yeah, like jam is jelly in the US, but
Right.
jelly is something completely different over here.
Yeah, but here, Mads. Here, Mads. When you go to the grocery store next time, look next to the peanut butter, right? You'll see grape jelly and grape jam. They're next to each other. They're
Yeah.
different.
Well, when we say jam, we mean jam because
Mhm.
Unlike Americans, we call things what they are.
By the way, George, despite the internet rumors, I do have a girlfriend. I'm not going to the grocery store. we order it through the HEB app, and then I just go and they put it in the back of the vehicle and bring it back.
After that story about Brokeback Mountain, I'm not so sure.
I left immediately.
Yeah.
We had been in country far too long for me to last that long.
Jesus.
That's funny. No, I had a great joke that I failed. I like the premise of it was great. We were talking about Ben Affleck's penis, right?
What?
I don't know why. It was Batman related somehow. It was on the dump. And I was trying to make the joke like, oh man, Gone Girl. Like whatever the digital equivalent to like on a VHS, like wearing out a very specific scene. I did that to Gone Girl.
Damn.
I was like, man, there was something there. I just gotta, trim it up a little bit. But I like it. The idea of like watching a certain scene like on a digital copy so much that it has the same effect that it would on a VHS.
Right. Okay.
It's possible.
I'd like to know what the next big movie is to come out because Batman was.
Everyone, dude. I haven't heard anyone that did like maybe slightly more than a.
Well, I like I said, I like the first hour and 45 minutes, but then it just shit the bed.
Yeah, dude, I like Matt Reeves as a director as well. Like,
I did.
That's the problem with a lot of movies nowadays. They really have a lot of Act 3 issues.
Yep.
Well, you know who has that? Like SNL, not now. This is all bad, but a few years ago, or whatever, like right before it just went to shit. SNL had the problem of not knowing how to close. Like they would have good ideas for their skits or whatever, but they never knew like how to get out. Like in improv, it's very important. Like you got to know, you got to have your out. You got to know not only when to get out, but how to get out of a scene, especially if it's not working. But for whatever reason, when Che and Black Widow's fucking husband or whatever, or wife, whatever, not judging, but like when they were writing mainly, like their ideas were funny and good. They just were either too long or just didn't, you know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. But Belushi, during his days in Ackroyd, they knew how to close.
Oh, of course, man. They're legends for a reason.
Did you see that what had just hit the news? It says First City Falls in Kherson. It says,
the capital?
Yeah, it says Kherson. It says Russians seize control of Kherson.
What's the one that like if you pronounce it like wrong, you're
Kiev, the capital.
supremacist? Okay. How do you pronounce it, George? This is a test.
Kiev.
White supremacist. I don't know, Sam.
And
Did he pass?
by the way, Kai, I will get your book read, I promise. But I'm not going to make any promises that I'll have it done next week. I've got a massive reading list as it is. It'll probably take months before I get there.
Not to even include the movies.
Oh god, yes, that list too. Oh bloody hell.
Yes, exactly. And then I've got Mad's list to work through.
Hey, I loved The Man from Snowy River when I was a kid. I used to watch that all the time.
Also, you need to get, you need to start working on that new idea we talked about for the channel.
Yeah.
Yes, well, I've got a full study load at the moment, so it's going to have to wait, I'm afraid.
Dude, they're coming out with another cheaper by the dozen.
Again?
Why?
Is
the outfit
still alive?
Goodness me, it seems like they're everywhere.
But is it with Steve Martin or they replaced him?
Oh, they replaced him probably with like Zach Braff. Yep, they replaced him with Zach Braff.
Come on.
Nailed it, bro. Like, I just had a feeling. Oh, have y'all seen Kid Detective?
I'm back. Who got replaced by Zach Braff?
Steve Martin.
Steve Martin and Cheaper by the Dozen. By the way, did anybody see Kid Detective? With
Kid
Seth Cohen from the OC.
I don't know why Zach Braff is popular.
I get it, Scrubs.
Because he's no Superman.
I've never seen Scrubs.
Scrubs is a genuinely great show.
Is it? I keep being told that. I've just never seen it.
So I tried to go back and watch it, but I forgot how depressing every fucking episode was. Like, there's always something very like whoever's gonna die because they're dying like it's a hospital, but like oh man, like it's just everyone was just yeah I'm laughing, I'm having fun. Oh, punch in the stomach. You know what I mean?
I can't find that TV show you told me to watch. I forgot its name. The guy with the football one.
Oh, Blue Mountain State?
With the guy from Reacher.
Reacher? Yeah. Oh, Thad Castle, one of the greatest fictional middle linebacker to ever play in the NCAA. Yeah, dude.
What's it called?
Blue Mountain State.
Yeah.
Blue Mountain State. Where can I see that?
Amazon Prime?
Yeah, I'm not.
Really? You don't have Prime?
No, after what they did with Rings of Power, fuck them.
Oh my god.
Blue Mountain.
Dude, if I had to cancel everything like that somehow, like, you know what I mean, that did some like woke fucking shit, I would have nothing left.
It's not woke shit.
Look, I'm going to have to agree with Stieg on this one. You do need to watch Allo Allo. Yeah, it's a classic. You have to watch it.
Blue Mountain State. I found it.
Oh, I did my list. Yeah.
Oh, Allo. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, Allo Allo is a classic.
What's that?
It's about a French. Is he a fruit shop owner?
What is he? What does he do?
I think he's yeah.
Sorry, just Kai something. They made a promise. It was in a dream, and they were talking like the twins from The Shining, but they made a promise.
Bro, are you sure you want them to like follow through on that promise? Like, real quick, Kid Detective, guys, listen to me. So it stars Adam Brody from the OC, right? He was Seth. It's so good, dude. It's this noir, and it's about a kid who was like real good at being a kid detective, solving all these crime, right? But there was a big crime that came along, and he just couldn't do it. So he's like that Arrested Development, like he's still trying to be a private detective now in like his mid-30s, you know what I mean? And his life just sucks. But then that old case he could never solve or whatever comes back around, and in a way, but like, oh dude, it's so good, man. It's funny. It's very dark humor as well. And then, oh man, there's a turn in it where you're like, oh my god, like, oh, okay, we're going like real with this. It's a great fucking movie. Kid Detective, man. Really
okay, see, I thought you were talking about the one that has I think it was Tom Selleck in it, and he's a cop, and there's like an 8-year-old.
That's Cop and a Half. That's Cop and a Half, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
why do I know that?
An 8-year-old with a badge.
Hey, wait a minute. Is Cop and a Half the one with the bionic man?
No.
Lee Majors?
Burt Reynolds.
Yeah.
By the way, I don't know how I should feel about how quickly and without any effort I was able to name that movie. On what little description I got. Oh, cup and a half, bro.
Yeah, it's almost as bad as one time. It's like, oh, that movie about the computers. They went, oh yeah, The Matrix. And you went, yeah, that's the one.
On
Instead of the word
Nickelodeon?
computers in it, yeah.
No, it is not a it's on Amazon Prime. It is definitely not a Nickelodeon movie. Like, and that is
Especially
really
when a
good.
serial killer comes into it.
You're just making up things. But it's really good, man. Oh, you know what? I bet we could get away with looking at the trailer real quick, don't you think?
Of what?
Of Kid Detective.
Come on, I thought you were fucking with us.
About what?
Kid watching it. You're serious.
Dude, it's a really fucking good movie, man.
Okay, you said Good Henry was good, so I'll trust you. I still think you're fucking with us.
Dude.
Can you try it?
Fuck,
Actually,
fuck
I
with
didn't
you.
even even think of that, George. He might be.
Yeah, come on. Well, after this, we got to hear.
I used to be loved. I used to be a kid detective.
We're all really counting on you.
I was so far ahead of the game.
You look like a pedophile.
But one day I just woke up behind.
This guy in my homeroom claims he practiced with the Mets. I need to find out if he's lying.
He's lying. So what can I help you with?
Somebody murdered my boyfriend.
Seriously?
Pretty seriously. He was stabbed 17 times.
Is it possible he was
He
involved
died
in
of
drugs?
COVID.
No, he would never do drugs.
Gambling?
No, he would never gamble.
Demon worship?
No, he would never worship a demon.
Here comes the kid detective.
Someone's following us.
This isn't safe. They're trying to see how my head works. Somebody's testing me.
And it was his old man the entire time. Oh, wow, so it's R-rated. Okay.
It's really good. That unfortunately that trailer couldn't really show you, like really what the vibe is with it, because I think it would give it away too
Seems
much.
very predatorial and
it's
something
really
like
good.
that. But especially the way that ice cream man gave the kid that thing. I was just like, oh.
Well, he
I know
got
what
free
it's
ice
like.
cream for life because he was a kid detective, and he still fucking goes in there expecting his free ice cream. And the dude's just pissed every time he has to give him ice cream. All right. Kai motherfucking Supreme says, Matt, is it just me? Or in Cop and a Half, didn't they have a gag where the kid could only identify them by the back of their heads? A joke. Oh, a more modern movie still with an app idea. So the movie about the app was The Other Guys with Mocky Mock and fucking Will Ferrell. He designed the app after he was Gata, the pimp in college. I think you're right though about the back of the head thing. I think that was a bit in Cop and a Half, but I mean,
that
good Lord, it's
sound?
been years. Grant.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I'm on two streams at once.
Oh, whose
No,
other
I'm
stream
not.
are you on?
Wait,
No,
is
but
that Disney did?
Have you seen whatchamacallit? Reacher? Anyone seen Reacher yet?
Yeah, watched all of it.
I haven't seen all of it
Heard
yet.
good things about it.
I had my issues with it, but I mean,
Like what?
dude, I don't want to get into too
Well,
much
come
here.
on.
Like, so every time they fucking called it a silencer, I about lost my shit.
Oh, well, they do that in every movie, you know that, because people
Well,
don't know what
the lazy ones, yes. Pretty much.
I'm up to the 4th episode with it.
It's
and
good.
The only thing that I'm not liking is how she seems to have dominion over him.
Right. I don't like that. She's pretty ugly. No boobs.
Oh, she doesn't. No, I actually liked their whatever they have.
But she
I
has
don't
no
want to get too much away.
boobs. But she has no boobs.
Okay.
You gotta have
Brains
boobs.
aren't found there,
Yeah,
dude.
but George, on the plus side, he does. He makes up for it.
Don't you bad math that castle.
I think I've only seen one film ever that actually referred to it
As a
properly.
suppressor?
Yes, and a can, which was The Saint with Nick with
Oh yeah, with
Val Kilmer. It was
Val
one
Kilmer,
of the best,
yeah.
but it's a cult.
There's been quite a few movies. It's just a little lazy, and also whatever that the flashback to some of his military time, just like I almost had to walk out the room.
I thought that was realistic. I was about to tell you how
shit.
great.
Don't you start with that.
I was like, that was just as good as your other favorite.
Hang on. Before you finish that fucking joke, hold on. I'm grabbing my fucking stream deck. Hang on.
No, the reason I ask you is because I watched the behind the scenes and they said they had a military consultant.
Yeah.
So I thought that was supposed to be accurate. No, I'm being serious now. I'm not fucking
What
with
is
you.
that other fucking movie, by the way? He had to come out and try to explain why it was so garbage. He's like, well, so to be able to tell the story that we wanted to, we had to kind of, not worry about accuracy or respect or fucking.
Well, when it comes to a war film, accuracy and it doesn't really take into account.
Well,
I mean,
it's inaccurate in Reacher. Tell me so I know.
Well, so it's been a while since I've seen that specific. I would have to see the scene again. I just know it stood out to me. Like I remember having a very real reaction to it.
When he drives up to the barn and jumps out of the car and then taps both the guys with the silencer, and the first guy doesn't turn around.
Well, the problem is the movies make it where it makes no noise. That's not the reality. That's the problem.
So it can be though. You're getting into the caliber of the round and
well, they made a point about saying it had to have been from this sort of thing because of the low
no, it had a heavy
round that was in there. So they're using real world things in the series to justify why they would be using one weapon. But then they changed. Yeah.
The problem, Grant, is they had the grains right, but then they called it something wrong. I was like, oh.
Yeah, they call it like a banana clip or something fucking stupid.
So real quick, I can't say I can't really speak to the accuracy of Full Metal Jacket's boot camp because I was not a Marine. I definitely wasn't a Marine during the Vietnam era. What I can say though, as far as my experience, I think that the most accurate, hear me out, the most accurate movie as far as basic training would be In the Army Now with Pauly Shore. In the Army Now. I swear to Christ, dude, like the when they're in basic, not the rest of the movie, but when they're in basic training in that movie, dude, it is very fucking accurate. Like I feel like they were on a base and they were just there in a cycle that was going through basic, dude. I mean, everything from the formations, the timing, the sweats,
That's
everything.
like saying Bill Murray's stripes was accurate when he was in basic.
Well, so I did OSIT at Fort Knox. I did the same obstacle course that they did, and the barracks they lived in, we used for urban combat training.
Come on, really?
Really?
Did you sing the song?
No, I didn't sing. No?
What they did in the movie,
That did not happen. Bro, this was 2005.
John Candy was dead by then, and so was the singing.
No, dude, this was 2004. They did not waste a lot of time on drill and ceremony. They're like, we have body bags to fill. We need to get you guys to Iraq. You know what I mean?
Wow. You're coming back one way, alive, dead, ex-crispy. Who knows?
See, that's just.
Grant has always his jokes are like little shivs, he just stabs you. But
that's what my street name was, Little Shiv.
Little Shiv.
Never date a Mexican girl. They can be very mean.
Excuse me for a second. A joke about me being on fire. Your mom and I are so proud. We talk about how funny you are all the time. Yay, you.
That's the first time I've been stream decked. So
yeah, well, I had to get out because I knew somebody. By the way, I can't believe he hasn't said it yet. But yeah, so Stripes. I I did training, but yeah, in the Army now though, they're very fucking solid with
I feel
their
you're
depiction of basic.
I can feel you're yanking our crank. Can't be a
About
Pauly
what?
Shore. But Pauly Shore movie's gonna be accurate.
Bro, I shit you not, man.
Okay.
Dude, have you not seen Biodome? That's like a documentary.
Jury Duty, God, Jury Duty is a very underrated movie. Like they take the piss out of fucking the over what would you say, with the OJ Simpson trial and all these other trials that just became this big thing. Like it really fucking hits it hard, and it's really smart in their commentary on that whole obsession with trials, especially with celebrities. Like Jury Duty, that was pretty good, man. I really enjoyed it. I watched it not that long ago.
Was Steve Buscemi in that? I'm remembering him just as a woman.
In Jury Duty? No.
Steve Buscemi was the guy on trial.
No, it was a dude that looks very much like him or one of the Howard brothers.
Okay.
What is your Avatar, Matt. Who is
Oh,
that?
that's me. It's Snow. Informa.
Plan.
Lick a boom boom down. But my girlfriend knows every fucking word of that song.
Well, it makes sense. She's white Jamaican, so.
Have you ever seen Bone Tomahawk? That's brilliant.
We were just doing a thing on Bone Tomahawk.
Yeah, he knows that.
Oh, damn.
No, I didn't.
Oh,
no,
man,
I really didn't.
Oh, really? Yeah, it was from that dude that does Thought Slime.
I don't know what the hell that is.
He's
because I like everything Kurt Russell. That's fine.
Yeah, me too, dude. He was like, the movie is a racist.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Oh, it was Sean Wayland that played the serial killer in Jury Duty.
Oh, okay. What, the serial killer or the guy on trial? Because they're two different people.
Oh, sorry. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. By the way, spoilers for Jury Duty that came out in 1995.
Wait, that was Tia Kari, wasn't it? Chick from True Light.
Yeah, she was in it.
Who was the one? Was it Pauly Shore that did the one where he was a caveman and then?
Yeah, he wasn't.
Brendan Fraser was.
Yeah, Encino Man. If Wookiee were here, he would be singing it. Like Wookiee's like, dude, it's one of the greatest movies ever made. It is a really good movie. It holds up too, bro. Check it out.
Where's Yeti? I haven't seen him in a month.
Oh, I messaged him earlier, but he's like, "Oh, I'm too cool for you guys now."
Yeah. He said he knew that George was coming on, and he just didn't want to be a part of it.
Right? He has it out for you.
Grant, do they release movies there the same time they release here?
And are they in English?
No, seriously.
They're actually in Ocker, so it was a little bit of a translation. So when someone says, "Oh, could you pass me the phone?" they say, "Pass us the old dog on bone, eh?"
No, really. I mean, do you have the same time frame, or is it a week?
Most things I know. We used to get them beforehand, but then America had to catch up. You assholes.
I don't know why that reminded me of Blood Diamond, which I fucking love Leonardo's accent in that movie. You crazy, man? Yeah, I go sell it to them government boys.
Yeah. Oh, you wrecked my TV, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love that fucking movie, man.
Yeah, it's a great one. I like the actor. Rhodesia.
Not Zimbabwe, it's Rhodesia.
Yeah. I have family in South Africa, funny enough. They're trying to leave.
Oh, I didn't know you were you adopted or like you're quarter black Garrett?
No. Not quarter black Garrett. No, Jewish. These are Jewish family members.
In Africa?
South Africa, Cape Town.
That's about as believable as someone up here being a Jewish person in Australia.
In all countries.
Funny enough.
Why? You have your own.
My cousin years ago went to get a bank loan and he put on his application, African, because he was born there. And the lady's like, "Get the fuck out of the base." He's like, "I'm African." He's like, "Here's my passport." She's like, "Yeah, it doesn't apply to you."
I think yesterday I told a story about when I was a cop.
Similar to a story that I heard about a cop.
I was secondary on it was just a traffic stop or whatever. And this cop was just like yelling at the guy. I'm like, what the fuck's happening? Because the dude was like, no, I'm African American. He's like, stop fucking with me. By the way, he's a black guy. And he's just getting more and more angry. The dude's like, bro, I'm from Africa. I am African American. Like I don't know if he had dual citizenship, but we'll say it because it works for the joke. I have dual, whatever. He's like, I'm African American. The dude just could not find the way to
couldn't accept it.
Yeah, he just could. It did not work.
I got blocked. They were saying on some award thing for African American entrepreneurs and everything, put down your nominee sort of thing was on Twitter. So I went, well, Elon Musk, and then I got blocked. And I got a lot of people that were upset with me because they're like, "He's not African American." I'm like, dude, he was born in Africa. He's now an American citizen. He's African. No, that doesn't mean anything. And I'm like,
that doesn't mean anything.
I'm like, so someone who was born in Brazil, who has a darker complexion that comes over, is African American, even though none of their ancestors that you can trace back are from Africa. But they went, okay, that makes sense. And I got blocked.
It doesn't make sense.
Twitter is fucking stupid.
It's the same.
Yeah, I agree.
I enjoy it. You get what you put into it, is what I look at it. Like, you know what I mean? Like I don't
Have
go
you ever-
chasing crazy
Have you ever tried to tell the dick story on Twitter? I'd like to see their reactions.
on Twitter.
Yeah, you'll just start it with "I found a dick." You know,
That's not how the story even would. That's not how the story
I
starts,
know.
man.
I'm paraphrasing.
You're paraphrasing. By the way, oh fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh,
Well, how did the story start then? I thought you did find a dick.
oh
Once
well,
upon a time.
It's no shit. There I was, balls deep, right? That's how it usually starts.
Okay.
But the long and short of it is that there was this checkpoint. It was 544. I still remember the number. It was manned by the national police or whatever, right? And they would get fucking suicide V bids, like all this, like car bombs, right?
I don't know what a V bid is, so you got.
Yeah, the vehicle borne IED. It's a car bomb, right? Guy drives up, Ali, Durka Muhammad Jihad, and blows the shit up, right?
Yeah, Asakir Maha Ali, and then yeah,
exactly.
or whatever that.
Well,
that
I was always
name
curious.
is.
Why didn't you shoot them when they were coming?
Well, one wasn't our checkpoint. This was national police. So these were Iraqis, specifically the Shiite, because they couldn't work together. So all Iraqi police were like Sunni, and then the national police, yeah, they don't work well together.
They hate each other,
dude. I sat in on this meeting, right? It was I don't know, it was some like the politicians right there in Baghdad and like Colonel and a few others, right? So I'm in there and they're talking about, like, so this was during the Civil War, right? You're talking 2005, late 2005, 2006, right? And the dude's like, no, look, you leave country, you leave it to us. No Sunni, no, he's like, no Sunni, no problem. And the colonel looks at him and goes, "You're talking about genocide." He goes, "What? No, not Jews. It's not even. I don't even know if we don't have Jews here." Like, he was so confused when he was like, it's fucking genocide. Because immediately he's like, "Jews? No one's talking about them. Come on, it's the Sunni. It's a Sunni." But anyway, so he was doing all that shit.
Well, they're like the Bloods and the Crips. They hate each other. I understand two different tribes, but
or like the Sharks and the
different colors.
Yeah.
The Sharks and the
so someone came to blow y'all up, but
not us. Again, this was the national police. It was their checkpoint, right?
And why didn't they shoot at them?
Because they weren't even fucking there. They got hit so often they just stopped fucking showing up there. But unfortunately, no one told this guy. So he goes and he blows himself up for no reason. We happen to be out in the area and they're like, "Hey, go back and just check it out," right?
Shouldn't be laughing. But that's like fuck. It's
No,
like,
dude, that's a practical joke. It's like, "Hey, Ahmed, come here. Yes, the Allah goes, go over there. There's 1,000 of them over there. Go do it." And he's like, and they're like, "Oh God, he actually did it. Holy shit!"
By the way, do you still qualify for the 40 virgins? If like, you know what I mean? Because like in his mind, he did it. Like he set he had a goal and he accomplished. Kinda.
He did it. It's the degree of the virgins. All he got was like little horny, nerdy boys.
They're never really uber specific about the 40 virgins. They never really specify what
I thought
kind
it
of
was
virgins you get.
72.
Was it 72, 40? Whatever, it doesn't matter. They
It depends
know.
on how deep you go in
I
it.
think he just got a picture.
By the way, I would love to hear him try to argue that in heaven. Be like, "No, 72." Like, "Sorry, bro, you didn't blow anybody up. You just blew yourself up." Listen, no, that's bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, there should be some way. Who can I complain to? You're at the top, bro. There's no one above me. Like, I'm telling you right now, you do not qualify. I can find you a goat. Would you be happy with a goat?
It's like how it works.
Unused.
The first 40 we pick for you. You know, so the next 32 is your selection. You
Maybe he gets a Playboy.
The goats like new,
Maybe they'll just hand him a used Playboy.
By the way, that's fucking funny, dude. That's a good bit. Seeing this guy blow himself up and trying to talk him.
I don't believe in hell. I'm going to be going after that.
Anyway, so yes, the dude blows himself up. We go out and check
Hey
it out.
Yeti,
And
how's it going?
don't talk to him. He could have been up here if he wanted.
Yeah.
Yet he's
Why are
banned
you
from
here enjoying
YouTube.
the fun, talking about you not being able to please one woman.
Oh man,
what he's saying. Look,
True. I can see why 72 would be such an overwhelming number for you. Like, you don't even want to, like, you. That's why you're an atheist. You don't even want to risk it.
So
Like,
are you gonna finish the
accidentally
story?
qualifying. Yeah, sorry. So we go there. Sarcy and I were like in like the ditch, right? And there's just car parts everywhere. And by the way, this is all we found. But we're walking, and Sergeant Seeger stops, and he just turns white, black guy, but like he's like white, right? Like Yeti white. And
That's a bit of appropriation.
It's not. It just was like I look back, Sergeant Seeger, what's wrong with you? He goes, "There's a fucking dick in the goddamn grass next to my boot." What? Because there's a goddamn cock in the fucking grass. And I put my Surefire on. It's a flashlight on the M4, right? And seriously, there was this burnt fucking cock just laying there in the grass, right? I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, yo, LT, man, you need to come over here. Frank the Tank is what we called him. He was a little eccentric, I guess. Like he bent the barrel on his M4 at Hood when we were training because he like on the turret of the Bradley. He put it somewhere. And it fucking bent. He takes to the mechanics like, "Hey guys, any way you can fix this?" No. He ended up having to pay for it. He got stuck one time, dude. He was like 5'6", maybe, right? But so he's standing up in the Bradley turret, right? And the hatch fell and pinned him. But when it did, his CVC came unplugged, so he couldn't tell his gunner. Oh. And so no one knows how long he was stuck up there. But the gunner just, he said, "Yeah, man, I was just, talking about whatever, right?" And I'm like, "Yo, LT, man, did you hear that come over the comms or whatever?" He goes, "LT," and he looks up and he gets these 2 feet just kicking. No idea how long he's been stuck up there. You have to let him down. Yeah. But so that's Frank the Tank, right? So he comes run up and he just goes, "Holy shit." Swipe like snatches it up barehanded and turns to everyone else. "You guys, come look what the fuck I found." My first reaction was like, "You didn't find that." Like he just took ownership so quickly of this burnt cock.
That's like, oh man, that was my dick.
I mean, I would have shared it with Cersei.
Is this where you got your theory about having a dick in your hand being gay?
LT gay shit. Look, he's literally holding a dick. He doesn't care if it's burnt, if it's George.
Oh,
did I go too far? Did he laugh himself into a coughing fit to where he died? I would be so pissed if he did die, because like, why couldn't he have done it on stream? Could you imagine the views that we would have got? Like this stream would have had such a bump.
You would have been invited to a dinner party for the rest of the year.
You knocked me out.
No, I didn't know. Someone, Nick, said that you probably had a coughing fit from laughing and died. And then he's like, he didn't have the right. And then he's like, "Man, he couldn't even do it on stream to give you the views. He's an asshole." Nick or Sam, who knows? I'd blame both of them.
Knows full well that it wasn't either Sam or me.
I know.
Yeti, I sent you a message.
Okay, guys. Though I do have to get going. This was great.
Oh, so let me finish. It's almost done. I'm about to cap it. Anyway, so he's holding this burnt cock, right? And he's like, "Somebody bring me a fucking bag." Claudius is gonna love this. I don't fuck him. Claudius was the first name of our CO, right? Mm-hmm. Captain. Officers do that shit all the time. Ooh, Claudius, right? So anyway, so he puts this fucking thing in this like clear plastic bag, right? And we're like, "Yo, LT, man, like, are you sure like it's a good idea to bring the CO a burnt severed cock?" He's like, "Guys, trust me, Claudius is gonna love this. If I know anything, I know Claudius loves dick. He's gonna love it, right?" So we all go back, and we normally like you refuel your vehicle, like if need more ammo, whatever, right? We didn't do any of that shit. We just stopped and ran into the building and just lined the hallway waiting on him. And here comes Frank, and he's bouncing with such excitement to show what he brought home to daddy, basically, right? So he goes, and by the way, it's like 4:30 in the morning. Just knocks on the door. CO opens, like wiping the sleep out of his eyes, right? And Frank goes, "Look what the fuck I found." And again, I'm like, "This motherfucker." So Captain, I won't say his last name, but Claudius looks at Frank, looks at the dick, looks at Frank, looks at the dick, and he goes, "Get the fuck in here." Calls him into his room, right? You can just hear like that muffled yelling. Our platoon sergeant, who just came off the trail. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So our platoon sergeant had been a drill sergeant for like the past like 10 years, right? So he's very drill sergeant. You know what I mean? Like there's a certain thing about them. So he comes out and he's like, "What the fuck are you Otis Spunkmeyer's motherfuckers doing?" By the way, Otis Spunkmeyer's cookies. I didn't know that at that time, but he's yelling. We're like, "All right, so let us explain this to you." And when we're done explaining, he just goes, motherfucking white people, what the fuck is y'all deal, right? So at that time, Frank comes out and the bag is now by his knee or whatever, and he's like has the look of a dog that got hit on the nose with a rolled up newspaper. And we're like, hey, LT, man, what did he say? He goes, man, he told me I had to get rid of it. So our platoon sergeant, no motherfucking shit, he told you how to get rid of it. What do you think? You take it home, put it on your fucking mantle? Fucking Christ. But yeah, by the way, I cannot verify whether or not that dick ended up in the trash. I don't know what happened to it after that.
Strangely enough, he brought home a new door stopper.
I just keep picturing Danny McBride in that fucking movie. What is it with him and James Franco? And it's like back in like medieval times, but he kills a centaur and wears his dick as a necklace.
What?
After he kills it. Yeah, dude. Where's that fucking kingdom of? Oh man, y'all don't know this movie, mother.
Hold up, I'll have a little look.
I feel like I've seen like different movies my whole life than you guys.
Quite possibly.
It was man, what was it? Your Highness. It had the new fucking Thor, whatever the fuck her name is. Natalie Portman. Yeah, James Franco and Danny McBride. So he kills the centaur and got to take a trophy. So he cut off the centaur's dick and wears it as a necklace.
Weird.
Well, I mean, maybe not at that time. I don't know. I wouldn't judge them. You weren't there.
That's weird. Weird.
It's not weird. It's very weird.
I'm getting text messages now about jelly and fucking jam. Someone must be a little behind on the stream.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's ages ago. That was when they were talking about stuffing it into a jar and pretending it's Gillian Anderson.
Those crack me up when I see them in the chat where they're like responding, especially the live chats, but they're like an hour behind, but they're responding to what happened.
Dude, I was doing it the other day. I didn't even realize that every now and then my thing was pausing. So I'm talking and then I jump on stream and it's fucking half the people are gone. I'm like, what the fuck happened?
By the way, Wook, 100% agree. Especially the unrated version, I think it's hilarious. I also love Lil Man. I find to be one of the funniest movies ever. Unironically, I fucking love Lil Man.
Oh, dude,
why? It's so fun. I cannot look. I have no reason why I can justify it or defend it. I just love that fucking movie.
Dude, that's like someone saying they like freaking Jack and Jill.
I would get that because I love Lil Man so much. I can understand why, not me, but somebody else would like Jack and Jill.
Sam?
No, fuck off.
Okay, good.
By the way, George, if you need to go, man.
Yeah, I got to get going. This was fun.
Thanks for coming on, man. It's been a while since
me.
Yeah, it was been a while since we could bring.
Yeah,
nice to meet you. Nice to meet y'all. This was fun.
Hey, George, these are the McCabe's. These are the nice boys. We can't corrupt them too much.
Yeah, like you can trust them like for an average Australian trust. You know what I mean? Like not like American trust, but like Australian.
But there's two of them, so it equals more trust than me. So
okay. Well, I trust you, so we trust him.
Cool. What was your credit card again?
Yeah.
Nice try.
All right, brothers.
All right, see you later, brother.
All right.
See you later.
See you, George. See you later.
Hey, George.
Oh man, I don't know, man. I think we may starting to hit a wall. What about you guys?
Yeah, a bit knackered.
Yeah, I kind of feel a bit like Princess Diana in a Paris tunnel.
Ooh, too soon? No.
Set up by the queen?
Yeah.
Mama Susan, I apologize. That was Grant. He's a bad influence. By the way, I don't know why I can say that.
One of the McCabe. It's probably the evil one. The one with the beard.
No, you know what's fucked up? I gave them a mustache so we could differentiate between the two of them, and they never put it on.
Look,
and then he went and grew his own face.
How about I do this for you? How about you send me, well, whichever one of us you put the mustache on, you send us a copy of that same avatar, and I'll use it next time.
Bro, I didn't save that. Come on, you think I just got a folder with like Sam and Nick stuff?
Well,
yeah, okay, I've got a
whip
folder
up
of Sam and Nick
another
stuff.
one. It'll take 5 minutes.
I don't know if I want to now. It was really difficult for me to get it on because I had never used Photoshop before.
Oh,
I had no idea what I was doing. You know, my girlfriend was like, "Oh my god, I'm doing like real work. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm doing important. I don't have time for your YouTube nonsense." I'm like, "Whatever."
Oh well, just know that I did put the offer out there. It's up to you to take it or not.
If I come across, because I accidentally deleted so much shit because like I was like, oh, okay, just clean this, right? Like, because I'm not a computer guy. And oh yeah, I lost like so much shit, dude. Thank God I had like a different hard drive or whatever. But it's a long story, sad.
Oh well,
Anyway.
never mind.
It's a sad tale. Not a
Well,
sad.
there's always next time.
Explosion, but
I mean, relatively sad. You know what I mean? Is well, I
Hang on,
would say that it is.
Is your name Madpack Chopper? Is that supposed to be a pun on Deepak Chopra by any chance?
Yeah, yeah, you got it, dude. This is my rap name.
Yeah, it's Chopra, not Chopper.
No, that's my rap name, bro. It's Madpack Choppa. That's my rap name.
I'm confused. Anyway, never mind.
He knows Chopra, but he's using Chopper instead to avoid. He's doing the 25% difference.
Yeah, because I'm also not using the D in Deepak.
He's doing the J.J. Abrams thing, is he?
Yes, I came up with this at a similar time that his parents named him. All right, it was a coincidence, but I think there's enough variation between the two of our names that no one should mistake like his rap for my rap.
Okay, I'll trust you and take your word for it.
My name is Madpack Choppa, and I'm here to say it's because of my happiness people think I'm gay. Just a little taste of my new album I'm dropping.
Because gay is another word for happy. See,
that's right. Yeah,
it's
like, yes. And it's totally nothing to do with his suspicious activity around Brokeback Mountain, or indeed that he put so much effort into the story about the severed and burnt dick.
Dude, it's not like we ever got sexual with the dick. You know what I mean?
I mean,
like
look,
we didn't tie a stick around it.
Somebody's dog got a new chew toy. That's all I'm saying. So, you know, I suppose that's a positive.
So now that dog's gay because it had a dick in its mouth.
By the way, I've told that story so many times, man. When I went to the police academy, the dude I went with, he was still in the National Guard, and when we got out or whatever, he had to go do National Guard or Reserve, whatever the fuck it was, like the 2 weeks of bullshit. And he comes back and he goes, "Hey, Mad Mardigan," because that's your name I call you in real life. He goes, "Hey, man, like I got to tell you, I was at drill this weekend, and I'm talking to this dude. We're both in Iraq, you know, and we're just swapping stories, whatever." And he goes, "Dude," he started telling me about these 4th ID guys. That was the division I was in. These 4th ID guys that found a fucking burnt cock in their LT. And I'm like, and I stopped. I'm like, dude, I know that guy. I went to the police academy with him. We told that story so much, like it gets spread like fire, like wildfire across Iraq, where people were talking about it, like so separated from our unit.
Yeah, Sentient Dildo. I'm well aware of. Yeah, as Wookie says, I am well aware of what a chopper is. I'm just not sure if Mad knows what a chopper is, if you know what I mean.
Bro, I love Twister. Tech 9. Tech 9. Chopper, baby.
That's not what a...
That is what a chopper is.
A chopper is also slang for a dick. I just hope you realize that.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, so it seems...
Mine start with an A.
Thematically appropriate, shall we say.
It's on brand. Wait, you guys
it works. This is his name. His name's now Madpack Dick.
Do you know what my penis name is? I think we did this on Street Smarts. I swear to Christ, dude, I did it. I used my real name. It turned out to be Man Destroyer. And
yeah,
when
Man
I saw
Destroyer.
it, I was like, okay, that's on brand. Like,
yeah,
it wasn't even surprising.
Very on brand and very thematically appropriate.
Yeah. Oh, let's see what you're to before we go. This is the last thing we'll do. We'll name your dicks. Let me just find that real quick. What was yours, Grant?
I'm
about to share it. So
hang on, is this the meme that's going around on Twitter?
I mean, on my Twitter, but y'all seem to have a weird fucking Twitter, man.
Oh yeah, mine was Monster Punch.
Ooh, people almost got a glimpse into our secret Mad Power Boys chat.
Mine was just Mr. Pole.
Mr. Pole?
Yeah.
Okay, and mine is mine is Giant Pole, and that's about it.
God, even your dick names are like posh.
Right? They're so like
Okay, Grant, what's yours then?
Monster Punch.
And Mad?
Ow. Poor ladies.
Oh yeah, Sentience was Giant Injector.
Yeah.
No Yeti. Fucking Yeti. I think I gave away like a hint at the first initial of his name, and he's all like, oh, he freaked out on me. Like, bro, you're not gonna get doxxed with the single letter from your first name. Calm down. What is he saying, Sir Longshank? That's not even option zone here, Yeti.
Oh, that's quite funny. He's like, oh, my name's called Longshank. And then Courtney's like, yo.
Like slide in like somebody say Longshank.
Yeah, how you doing?
That is very 90s sitcom-ish. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
because we're in
hearing
squares.
something sexual innuendo, huh?
In her endo.
Oh, here, look, I got you, man. I'll give you one. We'll use your internet name. Let's see. W would be Beast, and S would be Meat. Beast Meat.
Which is oddly appropriate.
All right, look, I'll send it to you. Yeah, definitely. Wait, I'm not still sharing our secret chat, am I? No, good. Anyway, if you guys want to start saying your goodbyes.
Yeah, just make sure you sub to everyone on this panel. You can find both of us at Nick and Sam McCabe on YouTube. Subscribe to everyone. They've got great content. Nick and I are methadone YouTubers. We just upload enough to keep people from freaking out. And that's about it. What about you guys?
Hold on, real quick. Damn it. Look, like, what's the fucking combination to know your fucking Twitter? Sorry. All right. Oh, by the way, also, if you've been watching for any length of time, if you've been watching more than 10 minutes and you haven't subscribed and hit that bell to the channel that you're watching, fuck off. You don't deserve our content.
Oh, and by the way, subscribing and shit is free, so please do it. Yeah. Oh, and if you haven't, hit the like button for this video.
Yeah, hit the share button,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
button.
Yeah, all
Subscribe
of
to
that.
everyone. Subscribe to everyone in the chat. You
Hit
know
all
what
the
to do.
buttons. It's all free.
Did you hear that part? Grant, did you hear that in the second bespoke video where I'm like, wait, if you haven't seen this other one, but first like share it and like
Yeah, no, because I was doing the editing of it today, and I went, "Oh God, references are coming back to haunt me." You're setting them up in advance.
Yep. There's a method. People are like, "Oh, Matt's so dumb." Like, that's because you're dumb. You're like too dumb to understand the genius behind my jokes. That's what
I
I
thought you
say.
were going to use a bigger word. Then that's okay.
I was going to, but I didn't want to embarrass Sam and Nick. They're like, so it's educated.
Yeah, they don't like big words. They're not big word. They don't know a lot of them.
You're gonna have to do more than that to scandalize us.
You can't pronounce French names.
Depends
Nailed
which
it.
one.
The French
I don't
ones.
know. Yeah.
Depends which kind of French you want. You want French or Canadian French?
First of all, I don't even count French Canadians as being French. Like, they're just like weirdos. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Well, the one you always try to get me on is Michel de
Michel
Montaigne.
de Montaigne. Yeah, not a Canadian.
Yeah, definitely not a Canadian. That's French.
That's a girl's name.
No, it's not. That's manly as fuck, bro. Like,
Well,
you know
Michel.
Yeah, you know how big of a badass you got to be, like, for people to call you in public, like Michelle. You know what I mean?
No, I haven't.
And then of course anyone, and then of course
Michael comes from.
Well, yeah, and then of course you get anyone who's seen Allo is familiar with René.
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 I always thought it was Rainy.
I'm trying to find him on fucking
Oh yeah,
Twitter.
single E is male, double E is female. But yeah,
Nobody has time to like, hey, what's your name? Oh, it's Michelle. Hold on. Grab this pen, grab this paper, and now write it down so I can see whether or not that is the male version or the female version of your name, so I know how much to beat you up.
Okay, well that's nice. Courtney's Fellowship of Oddballs. She speaks French. Elle parle français.
La toilette ne marche pas.
By the way, did she back up? Did she back me up or with the pronunciation?
Oh, no, she sounds Italian. It's a me, Michelle.
Yeah, that's what we're all saying the same thing, Courtney. It's a me, Michelle. It's a me, Michelle de Montaigne.
Michelle, everyone type that into your letter for letter.
Damn it, I can't do anything with it because I'm on fucking StreamYard.
Keep clicking on it.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Sentient Dildo's got it right. Ooh, René. He's got
Social
it. He's got it.
media just. Oh wait, I got you. Papa Cart. Well, I don't know if he wants me to say it, but
There you go. I put it in a private chat.
thank you. What? I don't know if he wants me to say. He fucking put that link in the goddamn public chat. Wait, dude? Are you not even following me? This motherfucker. Can't send it to you, bro. You're not following me. I can't send you any messages. I can't DM you.
I can't do it either.
Yeah. I don't know how hurt I should be by that. You know what I would do? Because I would have taken a screenshot of it when I had it up on the stream with my phone, and it gets cropped out everything else. That's what I would have done. Yeah, but I can't DM you, dude, because like
print screened it.
we're only like YouTube friends, well, not Twitter friends.
Yeah, I mean,
And the only reason we're still streaming
kind
is
of
because of
commitment.
this. That's true. You couldn't find me, bro. Is right here on on the screen, dude. At Mad Cheesemo.
Hey Scott, how's it going?
Hey, coming in at the end.
How did
You've missed a lot. I don't know, Scott. If you really want to come on, I could probably hang out for a little bit more.
Yeah, come on, Scotty. He knows.
Yeah, I'll send him an invite. It's like we're gonna keep going. Maybe we'll get to one of these videos. I don't want to disappoint the fans. You know what I mean? People are like, oh, when can we get triggered again?
Getting triggered's fun.
I agree. I think it's, if you know how to Mad Cheese mode. No, Mad Cheese mode. It's oh my gosh. You guys forget that I'm also Hispanic adjacent. My girlfriend is like a quarter Hispanic. So basically, that means so am I. Like, watch, check it out. Ready? Oh, she just yelled at me. Maybe more than a quarter. I don't know. I may have my math, I guess heard some yell from the other room. By the way, stop eavesdropping. This is private stuff on YouTube. Yeah, like machismo. It's a thing in our culture.
I suppose you didn't say, let the men talk.
No. Like I know my jokes, like for the most part, end here on the. Nah, I'm kidding.
I should hope so.
She's just as bad as me, man. We're watching shit, and she's like, I fucking hate this bitch. Oh man, good time. No, but entertain me, dude. We're not sticking around. As soon as I figure out this whole Wook thing, I'm heading out. Scott, I see you. This is pretty fair. With my slip up earlier, dude, I felt so bad.
Which slip up was that?
Slip at the very beginning of the stream of his. We can talk about it when we're done here.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. All right, he followed me. Everything's okay now, guys. We can all relax. Where is it now? Where is it at now? Defunct day. Man, damn it. Now I don't know where. Like, I saved it. I don't know where I saved it to. Damn it. Wook. I don't know if you're worth all this. Hold on. Oh, wait. I think I copied it. Here we go. And then paste. Nope. That's going to be the link to the stream. That is not what I'm doing. All right. Here we go, guys. By the way, you can start saying your goodbyes now.
Yeah, cheerio.
Yep. See you later, everyone. Come back again soon.
We're gonna have
But
to work
when we're
that.
on stream, because we can't hear you if you go back and watch the replay.
All right. It's
Oh,
sent.
and don't forget to leave a comment after the stream as well,
Yes,
because that all helps.
Yeah, make sure you insult each and every one of us, please. And then next one,
Go
we
nuts.
will tally up who had the best one.
You know what?
Your worst.
How about you guys rank the people on the stream, like from favorite like to least favorite? You know what I mean?
See, my
That
problem
sounds
is-
fun.
The problem I have with the McCabe's is there's one of them that's way smarter than me and one of them that's way funnier than me, and I don't know which one's which, and it's really starting to annoy me. I feel like Chris Tucker
There's
when he gets
power
kicked
in
by
the-
the Asian guy.
Look, if you're
in the thing, it's like,
trying
which
to
one of y'all
score,
two
look,
did that?
Grant, if you're trying to score more points through flattery, it's not going to work.
Well, I would
Besides,
expect that
there's
from
power in
the
this
version. One.
And Nick likes power.
Hey?
All right. I guess that'll do it for us.
Likes power.
Don't forget to rank your favorite. Also, I have the power to ban you from my channel, so make sure you make right choices. Bye, everyone. I'm gonna try to do these fairly often. I can't guarantee like every day, but as much as like we can do it, man. Because I enjoy hanging out with these guys. It's a lot of fun. A little different vibe. I can be.
Yeah, it's good fun.
This is weird to say, but I can be a little bit more serious with the topics. Maybe not so much tonight, but I do enjoy having an opportunity to kind of, get into some more serious things. But thanks everyone for being here, for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell. Man, that's some of these texts. Bye, everyone.
Come back now. You hear?
I fixed the outro. Oh, damn it. I forgot to turn it down, though. So it's going to be a little bit loud. I'm warning you now. But it does have the correct Twitter handle. So give and take. Bye, guys.
Toodaloo.
Okay, so there's no sound to it. I have to fix that later.
What is
so when I edit, I mute the audio.
Thanks, Nick, for stopping by earlier. I've been here from the start.
Have you? But by the way, like the audio wasn't working because like when I edit on Premiere, I always mute the audio so I don't have to hear it. Oh, well. I forgot to unmute it when I did the whatever it's called.
You're just gonna have to sing the song.
No, I'll just play the old one. All right, guys. I take back what I said earlier. This is not the correct Twitter handle, but if you're looking at the screen now, just write this down or memorize it. The first part, not the second part. Bye, everyone.
Listen now, Mr. Kansas Law Dog. Law don't go around here. Savvy?
Hello, dog.
By the way, I really feel like I nailed the outro this time.
Nasty low doggy. Law don't go around here.
I feel like I'm getting better at my outros and intros.
Yeah, I mean, you're definitely getting smoother. Well, but better that's
bye. Well, it's all of you guys that throw me off because, we'll start a stream and then, you guys are like, oh, I'm just gonna say nonsense, make you forget everything you said.
Yeah, well, I mean, at least I'm not using the hard R anymore. At least